I hope everyone had a nice weekend. Right, we're already seeing. Let's just put their vision. But now that we saw the enemy invade, this is what I say always, right? Like, you always want to drop a ward. You always want to drop a ward here, right? So you can or trap here or invade you, so you see what's happening. Like now, Zyra could have dropped a ward here and win the game already, right? Because they would know that enemy team is invading, and they will have that information, and then they can adapt. So I would always recommend to drop that ward right there. Let's see if we can the audio a bit lower, right? Voice volume, well, the pings are muted. All right, so they go for this invade, they draw vision. This is fine. I mean, level 1, good information. Now they should know that the enemy invaded as well. So let's see how they play it. She already got E, level 1, which I think it's, wow. Yeah. Yeah. You have to be a bit smarter there as a player. You need to understand that once you see once you see Erral here, it means that they invaded as 5, right? So you cannot really E-flash like that. So a bit sad. We are going to see the silver player not playing laning phase since level 1, but it's okay. Let's see how he does after. I was not sure which champion to do, but I felt like we did Lulu, we did Rel. Now let's do a mage. Popular mage that I didn't talk about a lot about is Zyra. So we will see how she does. What's up, script? Yeah, she just flashed to kill Rel. I think it was too greedy. I mean, not thinking she should think about the entire enemy team. What's called invading. Now, as Zyra, you are the strongest at level 3, right? You want to get your level 3. Once you're level 3, you can start looking for W's and Q on top of it, right? And start being more effective, especially because, I don't know, she has 2 W's now and only the E, right? And in this matchup, if you have no flash, it's going to be a bit difficult. You want to respect it. Now, you know that this guy warded. Did he ward here? Or no, they have a ping ward here. Also, like Nautilus is just trolling around, right? What Nautilus wants to do, he wants to play here or here, so they can make sure that, like, if he plays like this, Nautilus, he will never get a hook, and the only thing that's going to happen is that he's going to lose his entire HP, right? So here Nautilus should get punished. Now I want to see the early clicks from Zyra as well, because that's going to be important for us. So, in my opinion, too defensive, right? She could be more aggressive without attacks, following up that damage. Now you have to spot that you are on what we call a winning position, right? You are on a winning position because Nautilus has no summoners, right? You have wave advantage, which means that you will have access to level 3 earlier, and you have HP advantage, like a lot of HP advantage. So even if Nautilus hooks the Zyra, should die. I mean, I think Nautilus is going to... I mean, they were a bit late to lane, so maybe experience advantage, no. What's up, Jabert? You're a very cool dude, man. Love your content. Thank you, man. You're also a very cool dude. What's up, Theo? Maybe a Zoe study room? Maybe a Zoe study room will be good for me to study as well. So, for example, here, where Zyra is playing, is too defensive, right? You want to be playing in this bush, even if enemy team can go onto you, it's totally fine. You can even use your plants to deny the hook, but you cannot give so much space for Nautilus. It's true that Erral could try to look for Qs, but you can use this bush to try to dodge those, and it's okay. You could be a bit more aggressive. Maybe he was for level 3, but he has to step up, right? Like, if you play like this, you are going to make them like kite to Asir or kite to Asir, which you have better access, and then you can access to the RL way easier, right? I feel like it's very defensive. So yeah, RL. Excuse. Let's see if it's going to utilize this bush. It's going to drop some wards. this ward here. Errol just jumps in, looks for a trade. Now, okay, this is good. Yeah, but wait, what is Warwick doing? What is Warwick doing? What is Warwick doing? Alright, let's watch this. Watch this back, the entire trade. First of all, like the ward, okay, spots the ping ward, no problem. Now, let's see the trade, and let's just talk about the trade. Now, she hits a really good E. Q's on top of the RL, or no? Well, I don't know if she used Q before, but you guys see where she is right now? She was here, and now she's here. Zyra should be here right now, hitting auto attacks all the time. This guy is already dead before Warwick is even here, right? Like, if I go back for 15 seconds here, this is the problem. You drop the combo. I don't know where the Q goes. We don't see the Q. We see the Q here. Like here, why is she backing off, right? Like you could be right now in the middle of the lane and just auto-attacking Nautilus. Nautilus is not going to kill you, right? And even if Nautilus comes towards you, you are dragging Nautilus towards a play that is beneficial for you. So too defensive for Zyra. No, zero auto-attacks were done here. Nautilus should have died without even Warwick being here. And I mean, here, Zyra should be tanking. And when you want to dive this, you have to do it in 2 turns, okay? What is 2 turns? Means that in the first turn, you guys dive Nautilus, right? So you dive Nautilus. Now, Warwick, what is Warwick going to do? He's going to go out and drop aggro, right? He's going to drop. Now, as Zyra, you don't want to hit Ezreal here, because the dive finished. Now, you want to give time for Warwick to go out and go back in, and when he comes back in, you take the aggro of Ezreal, right? So you need 2 turns. No, you cannot keep hitting like this, because Warwick is not going to be involved on the dive, and now both of them end up dying, right? So yeah, it's a bit hard. So now, from a really good situation, they end up being in a bad spot, right? So you want to avoid always, and this is what I say with in low MMR, you want to make sure that you are always like in a winning position. You make sure that you win that position. Now this guy is going to start Dragon, which is completely illegal, right? He has his rotation coming up back up, but well, Lee Sin is taking his Gromp and maybe takes his Wolves, which will be very painful for him. Now, as Zyra, you don't want to move a lot, or at all. Roaming. I mean, Nautilus should roam a bit more. If like, for example, Lee Sin could be stealing this, he got a kill on top lane, right? So that's worth it for Lee Sin. I think the Dragon is just a big waste of time. And now Lee Sin can open them up and attack the Warwick again. I don't know if he will do that, but well, we will see. Now they keep a slow push, which is fine. I think that's good. Now Nautilus is coming back bot lane. This is fine, playing around the bush control. Now you guys see that Errol is respecting. But when you play around bush control, you cannot play like this against Errol, right? Like, if Errol is here now because you are in this position, he feels like... let's see if I can change towards here. F2. So now Errol feels pressured that Zyra is here. So the position that Errol has to take is probably around here. Now, if you know Errol is going to stand here and he has poke, he's most likely going to throw it in the bush to try to hit you. So you need to make sure that you play around the areas you think he's not going to throw Qs in. But at the same time, you are making the pressure, right? Because what happens now is that if we play it, and I pause, now where is Ezreal going to throw his Q? If he will throw a Q here in this bush, he's going to throw it like this way or this way, right? In the corner. So if you are playing in just this spot, it's very unlikely that he throws the Q this way, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense. So once he walks up, throws the Q here, you obviously dodge it, then you can come out and have a good trade on him, because he has no Q, so he cannot really trade back with you, right? But if you get hit by the Q, like this, if you were here and now you step up, now you're in a good spot. Now, Nautilus is a playmaker. He just goes in like that. Bad reaction from Zyra. And yeah, good punish by Errol. He knows that Zyra has no E. And if he has no E, then you cannot punish the jump of Errol. That was a good trade from Ezreal. Nice. Impressive to see that. Let's see this trade because I need to see how many plants she has when she gets hooked. So she gets hooks, 0 plants up. The Q should go onto Nautilus, but now yeah, keep running. Nautilus just goes for more. I think Nautilus is kind of trolling here. The plant is good. No flash needed. Yeah. What a throw, no? It's the same situation for Nautilus before. Like he's in a winning spot. You want to keep being on a winning spot, right? You don't need to chase for a kill. A kills don't mean anything. Like Nautilus could just freeze the wave, control the bush, and just take the win. The one trade. That was pretty bad. Let's see the buy. So full AP with boots and a ping ward, which is impressive, no? Control ward at this level. I guess that he will put the control ward here, which I think is a mistake. And also like, I mean, it's fine because Warwick is coming. But yeah. I don't think, I mean, I think she should hold it. Too many defensive clicks. She should play more aggressive. This is fine. Okay, nice. Let's see how they play now. Now Jinx needs to base. What does Zyra need to do is move around up the river, right? Up the river towards mid lane. The last thing I want is Zyra to base as well, right? I mean, she has the ward item, but that's perfect, right? That's perfect right now because what she could do is move up the river, drop a ward here if she wants. No need to ping ward because she cannot really defend it. And then come here and then you can drop a ping ward here, and so you have control over this and this. You can even change this ward towards this position here, and you cover this entrance and you have a ping ward controlled here. Why is this important? Because now she can get rid of this vision, and now his Victor will be better, have a better setup. But you cannot just base like that after a good play. And when you get vision control, you want to use your vision for something. And she's not, right? But at least she's basing and get new wards. But in my opinion, you need to do first the warding, clear vision around mid lane, and then you base. Like, it's very important to follow those steps. Yeah. It's not good. It's not that good. Because you want also to be together with your jungler. Because if something happens here, you can fight. And exactly. You see Mel and Lee Sin are here. If Zyra was here as well, then you can kill the Lee Sin, you can kill the Mel. And it's all about opening windows of opportunity for you to snowball and do more damage in the game, right? That's all you want to do. And now Warwick end up doing it all alone. There could be more fights. And more fights means more goal lead. And yeah. It means like you will snowball easier. So far, mediocre laning phase. I mean, bad laning phase. Ping ward, bad placed as well. Now, the wave is going to do like this. The laning phase is going to do like this. So a ping ward here, it's a bit meh. It can be fine, but what would I do is just come here, drop your sweeper, and then you know that this is not warded, and you are going to be in an okay position. And once your wave crashes, then you can drop a more aggressive vision. Like especially this ping ward here, when you are playing with Zyra, is really good when you are pressuring enemy, right? And also you have like transition towards the river. Maybe you can drop a normal ward behind if you are scared of Lee Sin ganking you, but he should be top side, right? If he was bot side like long time ago. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. I think the vision is going to be bad, right? Like the vision setup is not going to be great. But well, that's the usual thing with silver games. Okay, good E. Also 6 of Zyra right now is going to be pretty annoying. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see Zyra players do all the time. Is that they try to go for a solo play here when there's no much to gain, right? Like here, Jinx is not going to follow, and you are going to fully combo the Erral. Well, also Nautilus is playing in a very bad spot. Erral is doing a lot this lane, and she's going already to throw everything towards the Erral and getting ultimate hooked and eating every single ability, right? When Jinx didn't even auto once. So need to be more patient. You need to be more patient. You can play around the bush. You know it's not warded, and you have double sweeper, so you could use a sweeper here and just play more patient. That's all. Like, rushing too much. I think super rush too much. You rush too much. Nautilus as well. He tried to kill at minute I don't know which minute, but end up throwing the lead that they had. I can see this is a very epic focus Zyra. I transition to that if we have jungle near or I have already chipped them down low. Yeah, exactly. He needs to look for more poke and be more patient. And also, like, if Jinx is in a good position, then he can play. This I like a lot, for example. He was in the corner, the enemy team was not seeing Zyra, right? So this I like a lot. I think it could be better because Nautilus should be able to... I mean, you want to hit the E and then the W, right? As Zyra. You don't want, like the combo, you want to E and then W on top, not W and then E. I think she did the other way around, no? And even if you hit the E, then you can always Q and W, right, on top. But yeah, missing the E there is pretty bad. Again, now what should happen is that Nautilus should be roaming a bit more. Okay. Nice flash E. And make Zyra like suffer a lot, like moving around the map, right? That's what should happen. Now Erral should be able to lane alone, but Nautilus should be creating chaos around the lanes, right? Going top, trying to help the Kled, going mid lane, pairing with Lee Sin. So that's what we should be seeing from Nautilus now. Now, if Nautilus goes back bot lane all the time, that's good already for Zyra. But is she a Zyra main? Yeah, he plays Zyra a lot. He plays Zyra a lot. We can see after the game. The guys that I selected for today. But yeah. Plays Zyra a lot. Or at least top 3 champions that he plays is Zyra. So this is fine from Nautilus moving in with the jungler. Now Nautilus should never come back bot lane. Erra should never hit this tower, for example. He needs to be very careful. Oh, the W predict on the E. That was nice. You get the flash. Why can Zyra just follow Nautilus around the map? I mean, she could. She could follow, but that's worse for her, right? Like, you want to make sure that you prefer being in lane with Zyra than following Nautilus. Nautilus is stronger, right? Like, what Nautilus is doing here is really good. Plus, Jinx is weaker in laning phase alone, 1v1, than Ezreal is. Ezreal can survive way easier when he's alone. So now Zyra is not doing much, right? They are sharing experience, while Ezreal is already level 10, and they are level 9, right? Or at least Jinx is level 9. So now Nautilus, for example, big mistake from Nautilus is that he's not basing, right? He could be basing, and it will be the same thing for Ezreal. Like, he's just wasting time. Now Zyra is kinda in a situation where the lane is not going anywhere, and I don't think they are able to do much in lane. So, and Urgot is winning, right? Very hard. So how I would look at the game is, Urgot is winning pretty hard. So I would like to make sure that Urgot keeps winning hard. That's how I would think of, like, if I was Zyra right now. Like, Nautilus obviously not doing a great job. Didn't reset for a long time. This guy is going to die. They kill both, no? Yeah, both of them. So here, for example, I was reading the chat a bit. So here, for example, when Zyra spawns, I would do this. If I'm Zyra, from here, you go towards top lane. You go top lane, make sure you kill this guy. Once you kill the Plat, so first step, roam top. Why do you roam top? It's because your top is 4-2 and he's winning, right? And Kled looks like an Inter, right? So that's the first step. Second step is after you kill top, you come here, you drop a ward here, you can go this way, you can drop a ward here, and you can drop another ward here. Now with this vision here, if you are able to drop some vision here as well, that will be nice. So this will be perfect vision, right? And now you play for this tower. Once you get this tower, once Urgot gets that tower, he's going to have 2 items, right? He will have second item. And now he's probably going to rotate towards bot lane and do the same towards bot lane. And now you get the 2 towers on top and the 2 towers on bot. That should be the objective. Now, I don't care what Jinx does. By the way, I don't care what Jinx is doing the entire game. She can stay alone if she wants to. I'm not going to win the game laning with Jinx. That's what Zyra should be thinking, right? I'm not going to win the lane with Jinx, but she's going to go bot lane. And the same thing, Nautilus is going to go bot lane as well, right? So, well, I don't know if he's going to go bot lane. But if he doesn't go bot lane, that's great. Because he should not go bot lane. Jinx goes bot lane. The tower is already gone. What Zyra is doing is a waste of time. Right? It's a waste of time. Because you should be able to match the Nautilus on top. Or give cover to Victor. Right? Like do something. What a playmaker by Nautilus. And you see, she's not doing absolutely anything. She's doing nothing. Again. Warding these bushes. Really bad. Really bad. You never ward these bushes like normal wards. It's just a waste. Now you only have 2 wards for nothing. Your Victor died in mid lane. So when you guys tell me, like, for example, I bet that Zyra finished the game and said, well, I was fine. I could play better, but my team was sinting. Well, of course, your team was sinting. Because in this position, you should never be bot. And you should be hovering mid lane and top lane. And then depending what is happening, you hover one another. Right? Because here Zyra could make the difference, by the way. If Zyra is here, he kills Ezreal, Victor survives, and now the game changes, right? So, that's when you guys tell me, or people tell me that they cannot carry. It's because probably there's something lacking, right? Probably map openings are lacking. Like, Jinx could die here, I don't care. But I want to make sure that I play for something. And this entire opening, Zyra didn't play for anything. Right? She didn't do anything. Now she's moving towards the void grabs. There's a fight on top lane happening. And now Zyra is not on this fight. Warwick is not on this fight. So when I would review this, as a support, I would say, by the way, this is a really good Nautilus. This is a really good Nautilus move, by the way. He did really good here. The build is bad, but this is a really good move. I would say, do we win 3v3 with Warwick, me, Urgot? This. Of course you win 3v3, right? You should be able to win 3v3. If I was there, we would win, right? And you will take those wins and push the lead. What's up, Guille? Guille-chan. Hello, hello. So yeah. Now, she's not doing much this game. There's so many opportunities, but well. Laning phase was weak, and then moving around the map was not the greatest. Now, too many wards. Again, not knowing what to do. Not knowing what to do. What should Zyra be looking? Okay, everyone is dead. Let's say everyone dies. Now, there's nothing to do in mid. There's nothing to do on top. Jinx is going to push bot lane. Now, Jinx is going to push bot lane like this. Now, what you don't want to do is show. You don't want to show on bot wave. So what do? You drop a ward here. You drop a ward here. You make sure that this is warded. So you get at least this controlled. Because you want to play for the T1, right? You want to play a ward here, and play for this. Make sure there are no wards here. For example, you can just use sweeper when it comes up. And then you make sure that you control this area. Because now someone is going to make sure that goes bot. And because everyone was top, you can make sure that this is a 2v1. Now, the biggest mistake that you can do as a support here is showing in lane. So if Zyra steps up and shows on bot wave, super troll. And that's it, right? Very big mistake. Now, why? Because look where Ezreal is. He's here. Ezreal right now was going to do this. Maybe comes here and drops a ward or something. But if you come from this angle or this angle here and he doesn't see you, now you might get a kill on Ezreal, and after that you get the tower. So you're getting a kill plus a tower, right? But now Ezreal knows exactly what's happening. So he's not going to die, or he should not be able to die. right? And there's nothing happening, so you cannot really advance the game. Now his team is playing, they kill. And again, late, right, for the play. But they end up getting a good play. Now, this is the... Now, let's see from here what she does, right? She still has one ward, which is a bit meh. Probably they're going to play for Dragon. And let's see where she establishes vision. Ward mid lane. I guess Zyra mains. Let's see if Zyra mains ward mid lane. I don't think we will see a ward mid lane today, maybe. I'm not sure. Alright, this is okay. I mean, the ward is decent because she only has a ward. The sad part is that she only has a ward. Urgot gets mid tower. I think it's too risky that. And now she resets. Now, great. Gets the boots. I think she's in a really good position. Now she doesn't get ping ward. She has no money for that. And she's going to go towards bot lane. Now, these wards are really good from Warwick, actually. So, that's nice to see. Now, going towards bot lane is a good idea. Because you can cover. And now Atakan is up. So they go transition towards mid lane. That should be fine. So far, okay. Now, who died in mid lane? Victor died in mid lane. Well, Victor... Not the mistake of Zyra that Victor dies there. Position-wise, let's watch. Yeah, I think just mechanically not that great. Because you want to stop, put your plans, pop your E, pop your Q, drop the ultimate, and then go back and just have a better positioning. Right? You just need to make sure that you defend this tower. Or the Herald play, right? You don't need to look for a fight. She had flash up while she died on the fight. So that's pretty bad. Sadly. And Urgot is going to get top. So again, in my opinion, playing around Urgot would have been the best because Urgot is a monster, right? And you could play around Urgot and make Urgot's life easier. Let's see. Again, showing on mid lane doesn't do much. If you want to show against super minion wave, just push it out. Decent ward. They're going to do Atakan right now. Should sweep around if maybe there's some wards. I think they get Atakan is pretty good. They're still in a very good winnable position. Let's see how the fight plays out. Okay, Erral misses everything. I mean, here is a good position for Zyra. Yeah, exactly. A lot of damage going on. Nice. Yeah, the position was good and the fight was good. Like, look where she is. It's nice. Just let them come in, drop a good E, drop a good ultimate. Okay, go back. They came back into the game. Now, next objective is going to be Dragon, so it needs to set up the Dragon properly. Right? So, again, we're going to see, like, from now the objective of Zyra is setting up the Dragon. Right? She wants to set up the Dragon because it is coming up in less than 1 minute. Everyone is dead from the enemy team. So what do you do here as Zyra is you just go towards Dragon. Make sure that you set up the vision, right? You can drop a ping ward here. You can drop a ward here. You can drop a ward here. So every single moment that she's with Jinx right now, like, it's just a waste of time. Let's see how Zyra plays it out. I don't understand this, right? Why are we going through bot lane? Now she goes here. She sweeps for... She wards the Dragon, like... This I don't understand either, right? I mean, obviously we're on silver, right? At this ward, normal ward for the Dragon, for what? You're on a winning position. Everyone of an enemy team died. And they are in their base, like here. You don't want to drop this ward. This ward makes no sense. This is just a bad habit that they have, right? You want to make sure that you ward over the walls. If you want to ping somewhere, you can ping here, you can ping here, you can ping here, and you can ping here. You can choose one of these 4 positions, right? Even this one, if you want to. But you already wasted 2 wards in a very defensive position when look where enemy team is. Like, they are coming through the river. So if you set up better vision, you are going to be in a way better spot, especially playing Zyra, like double ward here. Where is she using the ping ward? Nowhere, right? Where should Zyra be right now? Zyra should be here and already putting plants down and poking these guys. Like the damage that she did on Dragon and spending abilities on Dragon is pointless, right? There is going to be a fight. For sure there's going to be a fight. There's no way that enemy team, everyone alive, is not going to fight this. I mean, Urgot is in a really bad spot, like being topside. In my opinion, he should be a Dragon. And this is a really good fight for Zyra to start poking. Like, she should be right now here with this pinged. And once the enemy does this, then she can pop the plants, she can prop the Q, she can E as well, and maybe look for ultimate and poke them. But she can do it in 2 rotations, right? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, we are doing Zyra today. I need to play a bit of Zyra, but well, we can review some Zyra games for today. And this cannot happen, right? What you cannot do is that everyone, I mean, of course, like Jinx is trolling and Urgot is trolling, but you cannot let the enemy team be as 3 and enter the Dragon Pit, like here, and they are full HP. If they enter like here, they should be losing HP because you are poking them down. So you give too much space for them to play the objective, right? And you don't want that. Well, let's see how it goes. So 0 poke. They are poking more than you are. And they get out because they have no control, because this is what they see and this is what you see, right? So because Nautilus was not here, but if Nautilus was there, it can be scary. And it was even bad play from Zyra's situation, right? But I'm very happy that this game I chose this game, because this game is so winnable, and they lose this game, I believe. They lose or win, I don't know actually now, but I think they lose this game. So this game looks very, very winnable. Here Urgot does a mistake, gets caught in side lane. I don't think you can do much about it. But well, 1 for 1. Maybe Warwick kills as well. Let's see. Runs to the fight, not bad. But here needs to play with a lot of range. Like, this is okay. I don't know if she used every W. I think she could have used one more W. I'm not sure. But if she... Mechanically, obviously, I'm not, like, too worried. Let's see how it plays out after. Starting the Nashor randomly, not a good idea. Bases. Again, I don't understand too much. Like, you know, Erral is dead. Kled was dead. This Mel is here and Lee Sin is here. You can drop some wards before leaving, right? You can drop your ping ward here. You can drop a ward here. So you set up at least a line of vision with this ward together, and you have 3 wards and a ping ward, and then you base and get more wards. Basing with 3 wards up and not even every ward on the map, that's not that great. Basing on this ping ward, I like at least. It takes time to base on a spot where enemy team doesn't have vision. Now Urgot again doing 1v5 on top lane. Misses the ultimate. He's killing everyone. Actually, I don't know if they lose this game, by the way, with this Urgot. Too impatient with the E again. Wait a bit more and it's going to should be really good. They end up killing everyone, no? Here, yeah, they do Nashor as well. There's no way they don't do Nash. Gets stolen? It gets stolen, guys. Cannot believe it. It gets stolen. It gets stolen. It gets stolen. I think at this moment, like, in soloq is hard, but you just let Lee Sin come to the pit. Don't DPS Nashor, but well, I don't think this is going to happen in silver. Could be better. Could be better. Zyra could be out, but the DPS on Nashor is also fine. It happens. It happens to the best. Let me put this here. What's up, Trex? AD carries are supposed to push mid and roam hover, right? As an engaged support, are you supposed to help your AD carry push mid? No, you don't have to help your AD carry push mid. It depends. If they can do it alone, then no. If they need help hovering, then yes, but you should not help them push. Depends on the situation. right? It depends on the situation, but normally no. But maybe you need to be ready to help them if they get engaged on, right? Right, exactly the same. Like, I think the vision is very poor setup as well. Like, they should be in a better position because, like, look where Victor is, look where Urgot is. They get the dragon. I don't know why Urgot is keep split pushing. Where's Victor? This game is going to take forever, no? They base. The silver games, we love them. Urgot, by the way, played really well. Has no hull breaker. So he could be grouping with the team on Dragon. He could have won the game, like, already. Like, that's also the thing about top laners, right? The guy's playing well. No wards in mid lane, by the way. The guy is playing really well, but he's not he's not carrying the game. He only needs how to push top. He doesn't do anything else, right? So he's going to come out of base and push top. This is what the Zyra fight. Too exposed as well for the hook. You need to respect more. Just drop more plants and poke. Drop plants and poke and be in a good position. That's why I said, like, playing Zyra to carry in lower elo and get elo, it can help, of course, if you're really good with the champion, but you need to have good positioning and it's not that easy, right? And you need to understand how to play the laning phase and see the windows where you can punish. Well, Urgot the group for now. He's going for bot lane, so he swapped from top to bot. Zyra is back up. This game takes forever. How much is left? Wow, they actually win this game. I think they win this game. Let's see the setup of Dragon. I like this vision a bit way more. I don't like being here when Dragon is up. It makes no sense. Exactly, you're going to die. Very bad decision making from Zyra. Enemy team gets 2 kills. They face check. So they lost the opportunity of getting sold 2 times already, which is a bit sad. And this type of things, like, will make you, like, lose a ton of games. This is a good silver game represented well. No, this is a silver game for sure. It represents every single silver game, right? A lot of random fights, not 5v5s. Just a lot of random things happening, right? Ezra coming here, also dying. Or people just running around kills. Nashor is up, no one is going for Nashor. It's people playing for kills, and I get fed, I win the game, or I lose the game. It turns out to be very flippy, right? It's a bit flip at the end of the day. How you set as the vision? Well, at least everything on the pit, in the pit. They end up killing Nautilus, and from here they win the fight. No, I mean, they have Jinx, so Jinx is just going to get excited and and win the game. Where's Zyra? Here. Yeah. It's for sure a silver game. Right. They TP, they get Nashor, they should go all bot. They go Dragon first, right? Someone dies with the Nashor, which is very common. Should never happen, by the way. Or should not happen. And they end up killing mid lane and they end through mid, no? The very silver game. Alright. It was flip. Better top laner. Like, the top did really good. Enemy Kled went 0-13, right? So, for me, both supports could have won this game, right? So, Nautilus could have won easily this game. He did some nice things. I think, for example, the build is really bad. And Zyra also could have done way better, right? So, both of them could have won the game pretty easily with more game knowledge, right? I got a chance to bring out the famous win trading combo yesterday, Tarek with Master G. It was popping on people. It's still strong. Yeah, it's still strong. I remember having not long ago Tarek top, who never even tried to join teamfights and used his ulti only for some extra hits to towers. when caught split pushing. It was so sad to watch. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why. Because the good thing about winning top is that you can move around the map. Some champions you probably don't want to, but normally you want to, right? I mean, I played against the Baus yesterday, by the way, with the Ramos. He played Ramos. He inted a bit with the Ramos, but well, I don't know. He ints all the time, no, with Ramos. So yeah, where was it? Here, no? I played against the Baus. He died 10 times with Ramos. I don't know. If you have a decent team or a normal team, maybe it works with him in in los ratones, with the ratones, but in solo queue I almost don't lose against him. I mean, if my top lane does decent. This guy was, yeah, you played a lot of Zyra, right? At least this season, 69% win rate in silver, not been more than silver, right? So it was a good representation of Zyra gameplay. All right, let's move on to the next one, gold one. So this is the gold player I found. He plays Bard and Zyra as well, so we can look at him right now. Now, which game should we look at? We could look for this 4 hours ago. He did int a lot against. When he had Kai'Sa against Ashtarik. Maybe we can look at this one. He had a Vayne. Maybe I wanted to look at this one, for example, as well. This one was a 40-minute game, so we might need to speed it up in some situations. But it's a good matchup to watch. It's Lux against Zyra. I like the matchup a lot. So I want to explain the matchup as well, right, for everyone. So we can do that. So let's see. He plays Bard as well. So maybe let's see how he roams. Let's go. How did you guys find the silver player? A lot of random mistakes, eh? A lot of random mistakes. And also, hopefully, I just want to see more action, right? Like more moving around the map. I feel like in silver, everyone like all right, 2 games already that we are stacking or invading. So I like to see that. That's nice. That's a bit refreshing compared to the other ones. But too static. I mean, in bot lane, I think too static. Sometimes I engage and my AD carry isn't in position. Do you focus more on the enemy AD carry or your AD carry's position? I focus on both. Both of them are important, right? Here, let me tell you already. Like, this is bad already. Like, you don't want to... Like, when did he get E level 1? You don't want to get E level 1 against Misfortune Lux. You want to get Q. Right? You want to Q for Prio, most likely, if you need it, right? And if you need E, then you max E. But no, like going E level 1 just like that is very bad. Because your Q will be needed to get the push. Right, this is a fight level 1. This looks like Korean server. Right, they get first blood. No one dies, so I mean... flashing here makes no sense. So no sums against Zyra, level 1. Okay, good route to people. Just a fiesta overall. I think they are already a bit tilted, no? Well, it is what it is. Let's see how they play the laning phase after this. Enemy team is low. They are level 2. Now you have no way to contest the wave at all. I don't think you should be here, right? Like, going back is good. We are already in gold. They could... trying to stop the bases was a nice attempt, at least. Probably for the invade, he took E. Yeah, but it doesn't matter, right? Like, you are going to invade. If you see someone, you get the E. If you don't see anyone, you don't take any spell. But you cannot take the spell level 1 at minute 1 here, just because you are going to invade, right? Especially in one of these laning phase. Exactly what Danny says. You pick it when you see someone. You don't pick it like randomly. You need Q to win this matchup at level 1. So if you take E, I mean, of course in gold it doesn't matter. You could take W if you want level 1. So here again, I just so Lux has no Q. Now walking up like this, I don't understand when you could be here, right? Why would you choose to be in the middle of the lane where everyone sees you instead of being let me change. Instead of being here, right? You could be inside the bush, just play here, wait for the Lux E, and then look for Misfortune, by the way. Like, why are you in this position? Like, Erral is no nearby, right? And you are just going to eat a free poke. Sure, Lux has no spells because she used Q and E, but it doesn't matter. You are not a champion that is going to just burst someone, right? Like, not at level 2. You want level 3 as well. So you are just trading a Q and a E for your entire HP. It's very poor trading. And that's why I emphasize all the time that if you know how to play lane as a support, you are going to climb a lot. And this is just very poor trading. Not understanding which position you have to be. And she just lost the lane for AD carry as well, right? So that AD carry was in a good position for no reason. Enemy team Lux played okay, MF punished, and now they take the reset. Also here, Lux should not be basing in vision. You're just wasting time. And the wave is in a bad spot for Ezreal as well, right? So just because you want to trade for randomly. The Qs without having W. Yeah. It doesn't make sense, right? You want the level 3 for that. Alright, let's see. She get boots. She cannot get anything else. Drops a ward on Dragon. I think Guardian Dragon is a bit meh. It's Kiana, right? But it's okay. I guess people do dragons in this elo all the time. I don't think Kiana is going to do a solo dragon any moment, but well. Again, tries to contest for no reason. And in this matchup, if Lux gets ahead and she can trade with you first, then you're going to suffer a lot. And you have to play it a bit slower. Too fast. They end up winning this game, actually. Kinda impressive. Waiting for Ezreal. I don't think you can really stop the bases right there. You could use the plant to deny some vision, right? If there's warded, she could use this plant to get rid of this ward. In the meantime, she has normal ward now. They need to crash this wave, right? I like the Lux position, by the way. I think the position here from Lux is good. She has Aftershock as well. That's good. That's a bit weird. The Lux position is really good, by the way. You want to play like this if you are in the Misfortune and Lux position. Like, normally, players in this elo will come from lane and he coming from this side. So that's really good by Lux. That's how you want to trade. Okay. Wow, he got double Q as well. They need to crash enemy team. And bot lane is just like suffering a lot. 20 CS down. They lose one plating as well. Enemy team base as well. Good sweeper usage at least. Another ward on Dragon. I don't know why. There's no need to ward Dragon. What's up, white puppy? Let's go. I'm sorry that Lux lost this game. I mean, I think, well, we will see. Maybe she does some mistakes, right? But I think Lux right now, what is Lux going to do here? She's sweeping. She has deep ward as well. She's warding Dragon. I don't know, maybe Lux is smurfing as well, right? It's not easy to play Lux. She's playing okay. The E is good from Zyra. But, I mean, they should lose this. Hard. I mean, this is the thing while doing Dragon. I mean, he has 3 camps up and he's still doing Dragon. Push out bot lane. I mean, the bot lane wave is not even in a good spot. And now they move towards Dragon. They move towards Dragon. And now here they have to try to... I mean, to turn on to someone and kill, but yeah, I don't think they can do much here. These dragons are always like very bad. There's no setup for these dragons, so it's always bad. I mean, there's no control. Enemy team just comes and kills you, right? And the wave in bot lane is going to be super bad for Ezreal. Ezreal is going to lose a lot. Because they are chasing, right? But they should be... Yeah. These guys are not gold, 100%, no? These guys are not gold, by the way. What is this guy? This guy was duoing with the other one. There's no way, no? What's called? It's level 20? Nah, yeah. Which one is this? Is the game that we are watching? I mean, they lost it, no? With MF, this one. Yuko. I mean, they are not duo, but or are they duo? It's I don't know. I don't think it's a gold player, but it's around Plat, Emerald, you know, like just a new account or a fresh account. I don't think this guy is playing Pantheon as well. 62% win rate. Plat. He has been Plat before. Plat, Emerald, yeah. And the guy they are playing against, he's gold. No, he's gold too. He's been gold. I mean, they are getting stomped. Don't get me wrong. They are getting stomped in bot lane right now. I mean, they're getting they're getting abused. But well, they're getting too cocky. So probably they give shutdown here to Xerath as well. Alright, Xerath get the shutdown and 2 kills. But yeah, there's no... A Smurf? What's up? Hello. I don't know if they're smurfing Alexis, but they're playing way better. I mean, not Master Smurf or Diamond Smurfs, but they know what they're doing at least a bit better. Now, Zyra is moving to our top, which is way better than being bot lane right now. So this I like compared to the silver game. Because now you are impacting a lane that matters. Because Darius is pretty easy to gank. You are matching up with the Volibear. Now I want to see what she does after this, right? Well, she faced check and died. That's what she did. It happens, no? Alright, if you want to gank bot lane, you need to do it through the river. I mean, no. Lux is also here. So you're just going to go bot lane and defend bot. Here it could keep roaming, in my opinion. Like, Ezreal on this wave would be fine. In this wave, you need to be bot lane, but it's okay. Alright, let's see. Okay, MF is trolling here. I mean, no ultimate Zyra, no. I think could trade a bit more there with the ultimate and ignite. Probably can do some damage. Also, I don't know if I'm a fan of ignite with Zyra. Should you take ignite with Zyra? I feel like maybe heal is even better, no, with Zyra. Yeah, this ultimate is whatever. It's bad choice of ultimate. I don't know if I like the ignite with Zyra. Maybe it's good. Okay, Lux dies. Not very smart from Lux. Now, here... I don't know what Zyra is doing, right? What you want to be doing is drop vision again for your Ezreal. You can drop it here if you want this time around. But... yeah, exactly. Because Kiana might be here. And you can face check with the plants. I don't know what is this tour, right? Once you end up killing here... Now, this wave is coming. So, Ezreal needs to crash this wave. And what you can do is just drop your ward here on this tribush, push the wave, move here, drop the ward, maybe drop another ward through here, and or help clash with Ezreal, right? But like wandering here around, I don't know what what Zyra is doing at all. Gives me butterflies when a Lux dies anywhere on the Rift. Lux hater. Lux hater. I like Lux. Normally people don't play Lux that well. It's not easy champion to play. So very. I mean, they end up winning this game. They're 6k behind. So props to them. Maybe someone DCs. Or I don't know. No ping wars nowhere bought this game. She could buy ping wars, but she's not. I mean, it doesn't really matter. She's behind, so she can get like wait to get gold. Dies again here? No. Yeah. I mean, can I flash for it? Ken is very behind. Lost 2 towers already. Their bounties already going. How does she come back into this game? That's a miracle, no? So let's see what happens. How does Zyra come back into the game? For now, laning phase very weak. Drum on top very good. Phase checks very bad. Vision setup very bad, very poor. Vision setup. No much to say, right? She threw the laning phase at level 2. Here, for example, as well, there's no motive to try to look for those type of actions, especially when you're behind. 2 items behind. I mean, 1 item behind. What's up, Toasty Seed? Hello, good morning. I think Ignite is bad because it forces you to be close while in Lux and Zyra, better to have heal or exhaust. I like to keep my distance. Heal for sure probably is better. But you can make sure that you can bait a Lux Q very easily, right? In low MMR games. In low elo games, you probably are able to dodge them and then just play aggressive, right? That's what you should be looking for. I want to see how Zyra plays it from here. Going with Volibear, I like. Volibear gets a kill. I mean, it's just a very difficult game to play. That's all. Maybe Xerath holds the entire game. I don't know what happens with Xerath. But they end up coming back into this game. So the end is already completed with the boots. I don't know how they win this game. What happened? 2 people DC'd or... It's impossible, no? Never FF. Right now, the only option that Zyra has is just establish defensive vision and make sure that when enemy team comes into the jungle, she has a good opportunity to drop plants and look for a good ultimate. That's the main idea. Like this, right? Like a slow combo and let enemy team play. But this is the thing I say always. Like as a support, you want to combo and one of your teammates needs to kill. If that doesn't happen, then it doesn't matter you play AP or a mage. You always need a teammate nearby, right? And look for opportunities where you can be useful. Here, for example, set up. Now RL kills. This is fine. Mel gets the Herald, so nothing is working so far. The E is really bad. Herald gets the kill as well. So I mean, they have a really good wave clear team. Like you have Zyra, Xerath, Herald as well. So yeah, that's pretty good. No wars in mid lane for now. They get Dragon, which is, I don't know, it's not a bounty anymore. Like Kane is running it down. Just watch your Taric guide and wanted to try him out in bronze, but not sure if engage supports is the right call, even though he's like 53% win rate. And Taric is not an engage support, so you're fine. Taric is an enchanter. She got the Andres and never proceeded it because she only... Never proccing it because she only EW, she never QW unless she's using it on wave. I should say missing EW. Yeah, missing EW. Right. She's not proccing because she's not hitting abilities, right? Yeah, that's the thing with Zyra. That's the thing with Zyra. You need to hit your abilities. Alright, let's see how she sets up Atakan. I mean, probably in Atakan enemy team can throw, no? Atakan... It's like a throw objective. You start it and then anything comes and kills you. This, I mean, just running around, just running away, trying to survive. I mean, Ezreal is going to die. Maybe she can get something, but no. I mean, team is getting at least mid lane. This way better at least than the silver player not dying on random herald. At least it's 1-for-1. That's not that bad. They get Atakan, no, as well? No, they didn't start Atakan. I think here the enemy team is playing for too many kills. I think they should be playing for more objectives than kills. Also, red side team has 3 dragons, right? Like, the problem with blue side team is that they are playing for kills all the single time. And that's a big mistake. Because you win the game by taking objectives, right? They got towers, which is good. But you need the Atakan, you need Nashor. You need to get the next dragon for sure. And here Zyra needs to look for like what's on Nash if she can. The enemy team should be able to do Nashor pretty easily, but they are not even doing it. Like Zyra has a problem here, right? She cannot ward Nashor or face check. So this is a good opportunity for Zyra to get blue trinket, right? Like blue trinket here is a good change from sweeper to blue trinket, because she could blue trinket, for example, Nashor or Atakan. She doesn't need to face check, right? But they need vision here for sure. Here she should die 100%. Of course, like you cannot face check from this area. You need to go from top side, from here or from here, and drop vision there, right? Enemy team, as I said, they are not playing for objectives. So that's the good thing about this game, is that they are not pressuring Atakan, they are not pressuring Nashor, and now they probably are getting Dragon. But even if they get Dragon, it doesn't matter, because you still need to get 4 Dragons. And enemy team can just cross map or keep farming and keep scaling. And eventually they will have the same gold or same items, because the game is going for so long. Ay, ay, ay. No ping wars, by the way. No ping wars were bought this game. So that's not great. Patient, at least Zyra is patient. Ward in mid lane, no ward in mid lane. So let's see if this Zyra player wards mid lane, or at what elo they ward mid lane. That's my question. They start Nashor, not a bad idea. Oh, I like where Zyra is positioned. Really good position by Zyra. Finally, a really good play. Now they get a double E with ultimate. This is a really good position by Zyra. Really nice. So this changes a lot the game. There could be a better warding around Nashor, but this was clutch from her. This was really good. Best play so far in the game. Not hitting the objective, being in the banana bush with Kayn, killed 2 people, got Nashor. That was nice. That was good. Not a lot of good things this game, but that was really good. That's game changing. That's game changing. So I'm happy to see that in gold already. Like, that's the thing, right? Here, be a bit careful. Here, for example, the opening. Like, you are opening towards top side for what? Your jungle is bot, your Ezreal is bot, right? Like, be with them around here, right? Drop some vision here. Are we going to play for this tower? What are we playing for, right? But you cannot be so far away from your jungler at minute 30 in the game, right? You cannot be so far away. You cannot be so far away. It's not possible. It's just not possible. Should not be allowed, right? You see how far she is? Like, she should be here already. Like, it doesn't matter. I mean, this contest is okay if your teammate comes. But yeah, you need to take it slow now. Wait for your team to play. This, for example, from Bolivar is really bad. He should be ignoring the farm and just pushing the Nashor. But well, like, Bolivar being here is super troll. Like, at least she's going slowly, contesting vision, which that I like. She's getting one shot anyway, and also she bought the mini Zonia, no? I think they are playing really bad with Nashor. No one knows how to play Nashor, eh? I mean, even in Diamond, no one knows how to play Nashor. Getting caught while playing Nashor is like... They should make some statistic or something. Like, how many times you get caught when you have Nashor? I think it's 80% of the times someone gets caught with Nashor. 80% or more. They are just not advancing the game, but they have soul point, right? Now, the bad thing is that she has no vision, so she could have, like, I would get a control ward for this dragon, right? Because at the end of the day, it's your soul, and even if your items are expensive, you want 2 control wards. How do you use these two control wards, for example, is you swap this so you know it's not warded. Does someone from enemy team want to flank Kiana, right? So I will leave a normal ward behind on a ward here. That could be fine. Maybe in gold they don't flank that much, but having a ward behind is always nice. Now, you want to use a pink ward here to deny this area, and now you have your second pink ward to drop it. Let's say they enter, and you are doing dragon, and then you can drop the pink ward here, or you can drop the pink ward here. So you can change it from this side to a better position for your team, right? Or you can drop it here. So Zerath and Errel and you have some places to go with the vision. But well, she doesn't get any control wards, right? Which is a bit sad, because this banana bush, I mean, she's playing well around banana bush and not hitting objective, so that's really good. But could be better if she add a control ward there, especially when it's a soul fight, right? You want to have the best chances on winning the fight, because now how much gold she has? 700, right? I don't think Zyra is going to complete Zonias before the game ends. No, I mean 7 minutes still. We know that it's a long way to go, but ward in mid lane, she doesn't have vision, so she's not going to drop any wards. I think here you just reset, get the vision, and now we just speed the game up and wait what happens. Well, she's going to get Zonias at the end of the day. Just waiting for next objective. I don't think they can get anything. I don't think the macro is there to get open the base before the Nashor spawns and a Nashor fight. I think here the correct play is to play around Nashor, and that's it. I mean, Kane is pressuring bot, which is nice. They are a bit... the enemy team is really struggling right now. They are pressured because, yeah, this cannot happen, right? You cannot get caught like that in an important moment in mid-game, late-game. But well, it ends up paying off because your team reacts well. They should be able to get inhibitor and Nashor after. I don't know if they could have ended, but they get Nash. Again, very simple Nashor, just everyone top, and Kane can go mid lane or bot lane. That should be the play. I mean, Elder is up, so the other way around can also be fine. Kane dies. As I said, 80-90% of the times people get caught and do bad things with Nashor. Now the Nashor is wasted. Now you have to wait for Elder Dragon, and whoever wins the Elder Dragon wins the game. Kiana's dead, so red side team is going to get Elder. Again, 2 games we saw, silver and gold, 40-minute games. Very close games. Enemy team could have won, but they didn't do any single objective, and they end up losing the game, right? That's why, if you're wondering why blue side team lost, that's why. And the FF. Wow, okay. A team shouldn't lose too many objectives with Zyra on their team. She just needs to think ahead instead of playing in the moment. No, exactly. I mean, if you have positioning with Zyra and an objective, then yeah. If you have control, then Zyra is really good. Usually, like, we saw the first dragon. She didn't have really good control, so she was not able to do much. Alright? Alright, this was the gold player. Let's go for the platinum player. The platinum player played Zyra and lost. And played this Zyra as well and lost. So we could see which Zyra game we want to watch, by the way. From platinum player. I'm a bit excited. Like, this matchup I would like to see as well. I mean, Brand Errel maybe is a matchup that you guys want as well to get some information. Tristana against Jinx, Morgana. This can also be a fine matchup. I feel so clunky with Zyra. I dislike her ultimate so much. I mean, her ultimate is really strong around objectives. So let's go for this guy. Platinum now. Platinum player. Again, for me, gold and silver, I'm trying to pick a silver around a silver 3, silver 2, around that area, and a gold player like the same, gold 3, gold 2. And for me, it's a bit the same. I don't see a difference. I mean, the difference with this guy was he opened top correctly once, and then he did a really good objective setup fight. That was really good. Vision was meh. I've not seen a silver or gold player outside of the people that I coach that do good vision. Obviously, right? Because it's not easy to do. Vision setup is very very random, right? Opening through patient. It was patient gaming. Patient gaming was good. Being patient was really good, at least. So what is this? Tristana... What should we watch? Tristana Zyra into Jinx Morgana? Should we watch that one? I mean, he played a lot of Adams, right? So we have not a lot of options. This one, Erreal Brand into Jinx Zyra. We could see that one as well. But if I see another level 1 E, I'm closing the stream, I think, into these matchups, by the way. This matchup could be really nice as well. It's a fast game as well. May did something correctly. Maybe we can watch this one. It's a win, right? In Platinum Elo. Played against bots. I want to see this one. Is Lulu Varus against Erra? He's doing duo, no? He's playing duo. Wait a second. He's playing duo. No? Wait, is it duo gaming? No. He played against the other Israel in the same game. Should we watch this one? I think this can be good against Lulu. May I ask, why are you reviewing OPGs? Is it a Discord request? I'm not reviewing OPGs. What we do every Tuesday is we do Silver to Challenger. I watch from a champion, like today Zyra, 2 weeks ago was Lulu, last week was Rel, and I watch people that play in Silver, Gold, Platinum, Emerald till Challenger, and we see how different they play, right? What they are doing different, what are their mistakes, what they do good, and then you guys can learn from all of them, right? On what I decide. So let's go for this matchup. Also, the game is a bit it's not that long, so it's better. Yeah, for objectives or jungle choke point chases where they are highly motivated to come at you. Yeah, exactly. Zyra is really good at choke points and controlling. All right, now let's go. Sangyo. Maybe in the future I throw some people that watch the stream. Maybe we can do some viewers games review. But for now, we are just doing random players. Excited about Evelyn too. Evelyn, Evelyn jungle, or what? Wait, is the stream going well? The quality of the stream, because I get here like it's saying that is the connection good? I think so, no? Of both streams. I don't know why it says it's giving me some. I don't know if it's how good it is. I think it's good, no? It's okay, but it fast a couple of times. Oh. Well, I will need to check that later. Or give me a second. What is it? Let me give me a second. Technical difficulties. Let's get rid of this. Let's go back in. Because it says on YouTube that why is it like that?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Maybe my internet is not going that well today. That can be a thing. Fine for me, fine for you, okay. Let's see. We go with it. It happens. Yes, I want to see how Plat Evelyn plays. Evelyn support is going to be super difficult. I mean, Serpent, if you find me from Silver to Challenger or Silver to Grandmaster, Evelyn support players, then for me it's fine. We can do that.
Minions have spawned.
We can do that. me check. Wait. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. I think there's something wrong here. I don't know. Are we back? I hope so. We're back. I'm back. All right. I never cancel a stream on YouTube and see what happened. I think we are back. Okay, that's good. Good to know. All right. So the technical difficulties we had here. Now it should be fine. By the way, now it should be fine. But I don't understand why my... I will check it out after the settings, after the stream. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So everything fine, guys? You see me? All right. All right, let's see for the Platinum Zyra how it goes. How it's going. What's up, Steppy did up? It's going good, it's going well, it's going well. We are on the Platinum Zyra to see how they play. So now, okay, now it changes. Now it changes. We start Q, level 1. I like the Q on the minions at least. It will be better to hit not only the minions, but also the enemy. So you get the mana flow and also a bit of damage, right? So that's nice. I like the Q on the wave. You see, the Q on the wave secures you the level 2 as well when you are on a contested matchup. All right? So when you're on a contested matchup, you want to use your Q like properly like this. Here, for example, you are already getting level 2, but that Q in the backline minions is a bit meh because it doesn't give you the level 2. So this indicates that Zyra is just hitting the Q on the wave just randomly, right? And on the enemy champions. So now she has W, and again, you have to wait till level 3, more or less, with Zyra to play. Because that's where you are the strongest. Now Erra jumps in. He gets the flash. I mean the heal of Lulu. And also I would like to see Zyra a bit more aggressive, right? A bit more here. This is good from Zyra. Pops the plant. Okay. Let's see. Now you could... Viego's pathing bot, enemy jungler, we don't know, but it's Evelyn. So you don't need to be that scared of Evelyn ganking early on. The ward of Errol is fine. Now you're getting level 3 on these minions. This is a fine trade, like QW auto, not that bad. Now, I don't like this movement, by the way. I don't like the movement that when you do a trade like this, you go to Narnia and back, like here. Like here, she could just go into the bush and she goes like this, right? I dislike it. Like, you can make it shorter. Right? I mean, not much mana anymore. I mean, spam too much. In mana problems right now. I also, like, let's check the runes because she's going for Presence of Mind and mana flow, right? So double mana runes this time around. I forgot to check the runes from the other ones. We will see how it goes. Last game of the day is going to be Cory GG on Zyra, I think. So this is a really good gank from Viego. Now they push. Let's see how Zyra plays. Goes together with Viego. That I like, at least. That he does that. He syncs up a bit. Here they should base already. And now they get a good base. Now, how much got the chef? 820. Maybe gets 2 tomes. Dark Seal boots, pink. That's also a fine buy, in my opinion. Alright, that's also fine buy. Tome, boots, and a pink word. What's up, stepping up? How much does this cost to get a game reviewed? Or maybe like 3-4 games? I may be interested. You have 2 options. You can do it. I will link you here the page on the chat. You have options to do it live and also offline review. Like offline will be like this and me commentating through it. You have the options also there, so you can check it out. Every option is right there. Or maybe it's not, by the way. I don't know if that link works. Maybe that link doesn't work right now. I need to change it. Because they changed the webpage not long time ago. So let me know if the link works. If the link doesn't work, I will send you another one. Alright, let's see the opening of the Zyra. Open to us bot lane. Viego again bot. I don't... I mean, he skipped a lot of camps. It worked? Okay. It's fine then. Helping the Viego here, I don't dislike it. Because you are at the end of the day with Zyra, you do it pretty fast. There's no vision. I mean, where did she establish the ping ward? I don't like the ping ward here, for example, right? I like the ping ward more here or here right now because they are not able to really contest the dragon, right? If this was pinged, like Zyra can fight the ping ward for sure. Now they should be winning bot lane, so for me this is a waste of control ward, right? You have it behind you, which is okay, but normally you want it more aggressive. That's nice, stepping it up. We can see that. I'll be happy to. Alright, let's see the traits. Again, she has a very bad habit of ability into running down, you know? Like, she throws an ability here, and from this position here, instead of going into the bush and stay, have control there, she draws a lot of control just going back to the last bush, right? For no reason at all. Like, again, look at this movement. She goes out, throws the QW. Sure, you have no spells, but the enemy team, okay, they have a ward here, but you're dropping too much control going back here, right? You could be in this bush, right, in this pixel here, and if they come towards you, you can just play with the Alcove. But you are dropping so much pressure, like playing like this as Zyra. Miss the E, sadly. Plays more aggressive, at least with helping the RL. She will get 1 kill, at least. They get both. Okay, they got a bit lucky there. Now let's see how she plays with that. After that, 3 wards. Shoots, change to sweeper. Gets boots first. No control ward there. Now let's see how she plays. Now this wave is bouncing towards RL. So in this situation, I would always recommend to put the camera on mid lane, on top lane what's happening, and where is my jungler, right? Now, I really doubt that Ezreal is going to die to Varus Lulu, because Lulu is an enchanter champion, right? It's an enchanter. So it's not an engage. So Lulu Varus are most likely not going to dive bot. And you can use this opportunity to, sure, there's no void grabs, but you could use this opportunity to come here and maybe look for a play on top. So that's an option. Or you could look to drop a ward here for your team, right? Or drop it on the camp from Evelyn, so you're scouting Evelyn as well. Maybe look for a gank in mid lane. And once this happens, then you can cross towards the side, drop a ward in the middle. So this will also help you see if Varus Lulu rotates or if Diana rotates towards the river. This ward can be placed in this area. This is fine. And then you go back bot lane and help your Ezreal, right? Going directly towards bot limits your options too much, right? Limits the options too much, especially you buying Sork boots and having like more mobility around the map. And top lane most likely dies if you go top. Like if we put the camera on top lane for a moment, you will be top lane here, and Tryndamere is not going to even respect anything, by the way. Like we pause here and we show the entire vision. Tryndamere is playing without vision. If you are on top lane, you will kill. Ezreal most likely is never going to die on this wave, right? He has ultimate, he's in a really good spot. Now, is going bot lane a bad decision? I mean, you probably win the 2v2 and probably can kill again. So looking for that is not the worst idea. And she's going to try to go from behind, right? She gets this ward. Again, this double ward, for me, I hate it a lot. I don't think it does much. And I also don't think you can defend the vision. So it's not the best. She's fighting for vision, which is not a bad idea. But you see, if Zyra was here, this will be a triple kill for, I mean, a double kill for this team. Probably no one dies. And after that, you are in a, you deny and stop the bleeding from the Tryndamere, right? Now, not doing this, you are just flipping a bit. Who is going to be better, bot lane or top lane? And I will never leave it at that, right? My RL is already fed. So I will not risk it. Now, you might say, okay, but if I roam top lane, maybe my RL dies. There's a low chance he dies, right? With everything up, full HP, mana. He can survive for sure 1 minute and a half alone. Also understand that the wave that was crashing was a cannon wave. That means that the next 2 waves were normal waves. So he could farm them most likely under tower pretty nicely, right? And also she could establish some vision for the team. So now she used her wards very selfish, right? You use your vision and your lead very selfish as Zyra here. It can be fine, right? Because at the end of the day, they win the game. But this is not the point, right? The point is that at the end they play better, right? That Zyra can play better and best chances of winning the game. Like here, Diana is just running it down. Evelyn also dies. I mean, Viego clutch play from Viego. Good sweeper by Zyra. Good pace by Zyra as well. Now, Voigraphs are up. Is she going to move towards Voigraphs? I do think she's going to move towards Voigraphs. No, there's no way she goes bot here. No? She's moving bot. Here, RL is not under threat. This is... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Or how to explain it in this type of situation. Like, RL doesn't need you here or anymore. You are level 7, which is far above your spike, because you need your level 6 spike. You already have your ward items. You have your... what's called? Your wards already. And RL is not going to die on this wave at all, right? He's not getting dove on this wave at all, right? And you could already be here if you wanted as Zyra. Now, enemy team thinks that you might be bot lane, you might be mid lane, or you might be anywhere, right? So they are not going to keep pressuring, or they should not be able to keep pressuring. You see how they are pathing away from RL? So they are already giving these 2 waves to RL. That means that the time that you need to be bot lane, it's like you have extra time. Like they just don't want to do anything under enemy tower, right? Now, if you show on mid lane or on a ward, they are maybe going to keep pressuring RL, but RL is fine. He has also barrier and everything, right? So being a bot lane for me is just a waste of time when you could be here with Voigraphs, right? So sure, you get a bit of poke onto Lulu. What is that going to do, right? Now, Varus is going to poke you a bit. Now, you could be here and get some division for your team and play with your team. So now let's play like if Zyra is here right now. The Voigraphs are gone, right? You secure the Voigraphs for your team, you make it way easier, right? And you need to see these roams with as a support 100% if you want to be consistent and climb. Because now, and also you die in weak side, right? Enemy team, your team is doing well, you don't die, but now you are chunked, and that's not great, right? Getting chunked on this side of the map. Plus, you could defend these camps as well, right? You could drop a ward here. You could do so many things more as Zyra. Now you need to base and end up losing a wave. Too static, right? Too static in bot lane, in my opinion. The game is going well, but can play way better. I mean, Fizz is just smurfing, right? Got the mid tower. Enemy team has a really bad composition. They have no engage. So Zyra is not going to be in a lot of trouble. I mean, Evelyn can... Oh, again, bot lane. I don't like it. I think a bit autopilot here. This is good ward. This is a good sweep. This is a good ward. Is she going to ward mid lane? That's the question of the day, guys. Is the Platinum Zyra going the first Platinum player that was mid lane? Is the Platinum Zyra the first one to ward mid lane? It's not going to be Platinum Zyra, right? We will see it in Diamond. I would call it the Diamond Ward, by the way. Because no one below Diamond wards it. No one wards mid lane below Diamond, guys. And here they're just stomping. I think it's okay. The fight in the jungle is good. I think being here doesn't really matter. You still have 3 wards, right? So how I would utilize this wards is ward here. This is good for the entrance. It keeps it being deep, right? And also like the carry ward. This I like a lot. This I learned from watching carry a lot. He wards this so you can see a bit what the enemy team is going to do outside of base, right? So that will be my warding advice here. Playing this tower makes completely no sense. Doesn't do anything. You are just showing for fun. You want to be here together with this block and create a block of 3 and just let Galio split push or do his own thing, right? And from here, you probably want to transition into base, into top, or into top directly and drop then your next ward here, right? So you will have like using your wards there. Of course, I told you already, you don't want to be... You want to bet Serpent. Emerald puts a ward in mid lane. This is like Zyra's fault, right? So we can go back and I can talk about it. Why it's bad to be here? It's because when you play the game, when you play League of Legends, you never ever want to be playing 3 lanes almost, right? So I'm doing the helicopter here so you guys can see. So now Fifth is going to push this wave, right? And attack this tower, okay? Now your team that are 2, AD Carry and Jungle, are hitting mid. Now Galio is pressuring bot. Now, as Zyra, where do you want to be? First of all, we already talked that you can ward this entrance. Why warding this is good is because it allows Galio to see what's happening and if someone is coming from him, so he can always back off. Now, this next wave that you are going to see now, if I press F, this one, Galio can farm it. It's okay, right? Once Galio farms this wave, Galio moves towards mid lane. Now, the 3 guys that just got the tower in mid lane move towards top lane, and they play on the next wave and they can get this tower, right? Eventually, you will need to base. So after getting the tower on top, you just can base together, and then you can play the map again. You can play for Herald, but you get 1, 2 towers, right? You can get mid tower and top tower in this rotation. You could also base after the mid tower. That's also fine. But after the mid towers falls, you just drop a ward, right? So this will, the 3 wards that are left from Zyra will do this. Now, what is terrible is that you are playing 2 on bot, 2 on mid lane, and 1 on top, right? Which makes no sense because now if enemy team puts 2 members, they are already equal members, right? And if they add 1 more, they're going to be outnumbering you and they can get a couple of picks, right? Also, she's playing around Galio, who is the weaker member in the team, and Galio Zyra is a bit meh, right? Doesn't do much. So I think they end up killing the Evelyn, but as I said, you see, they put 3 players onto the block of 2 and they're going to win and get a couple of kills. Now, Diego also ends up dying, I think, right? Or no? Nah, Diego's just a monster and kills everyone. But if Diego is not at this fed and he doesn't clutch it like he's doing, or carrying the game like he's doing, Diego might end up dying, giving a shutdown for free, and maybe not so many players die, right? So you have to be careful. I mean, that's just as a macro that you want to make sure that you do in mid-game, right? And enemy team surrenders. But was good, because we got a good explanation out in that situation. Even if it's a winning situation, you always need to make sure that you deliver, right? That you are able to deliver those type of situations. All right. So we saw the Platinum player as well. Way better, way better. I think laning phase was more solid. We're going for the Emerald player. Emerald player, we're going to see... Ooh, Emerald player looks good, by the way. Zyra player, 53% win rate. Doesn't look that bad. He's Emerald 2. He has been Diamond 4 last year. Been Emerald before. He has been Diamond a bit before. So it's good. Like Emerald, Diamond 4. I think it's a bit the same. So let's see. Which matchup we would like to see? Which matchup we would like to see? Which matchup do we see? This one, he played good, no? Looks good. Looks like he can roam as well in the game. We can watch this one. Let's watch this one against Lulu Twitch again with Corki. So we can see a bit the differences as well between those two, right? With the Lulu one and this one. All right, let's move on. Emerald Zyra. All right, blue side. Let's see. Alright. Does he start with a spell, level 1? No. You guys see? Holding the spell for now. Not starting with any spell. Let's see the runes. Go Domination this time. Taste of Blood and Relentless Hunter. You could go Deep Ward as well. She drops a Ward level 1. Maybe for Twitch Q. I don't know. Why the Ward level 1? Not many sweepers, by the way. Not many sweepers, but well. It hurts me, but I have to leave for about an hour. Okay, Danny? That's alright. That's alright. You can check it out after in the VOD. Have a nice time. Thank you for stopping by. I think I will still be here for 1 hour, for sure. Okay. She started Q, right? So silver gold player started with E. Platinum NR player starts with Q. For me, Q is way better to start level 1. Also, you get better control for the lane, for the push. So yeah. That's nice. Stacking a lot of plants. Good poke, gets mana flow proc, gets the comet, and gets the push on the wave, right? I don't think you really need that much push, or it's not going to be that contested. I think Corki, of course, wins more. The Q is good, hits both of them. And now you will have a next Q for the next melee minions, right? Now, she could Q these minions and get secured the level 2, but she already have the level 2 secured now. I would like to see her more from bot side. I think it's way better that she attacks from this side, right here. Because the thing is that now she will get level 2 after the minion dies, and the position where Zyra is really bad, right? You already want to be in this position as Zyra, because you can get level E. If they attack you, you will get level 2 upgrade, and it's better because they will be in this position, and Corki can just double you forward, and you can get more damage in. So for me, it's like a missed opportunity. Now they will crash, and now here you can go ward the Tribush, or you can keep poking. What's up, Joseph? I think Karma is fine. I think Lulu with nerfs is going to be fine as well. I will need to try Karma a bit more out. I think she's good. She's strong. Miss Zyra could play a bit more here. Also, she should be playing for mana flow procs. Not playing with Presence of Mind. She's going to drop a lot of mana for sure. Maybe look for an early recall if she wants to. Also not able to punish towers, so they should stack wave, right? This one plus the next one, they can stack and punish enemy tower. Also, they have a lot of control. So I like they are not hitting the wave, but I don't like this type of movement, right? From the Zyra. You stay on the bush, stay here, and control. And make them ward if they want. I don't want her to be outside the bush so much. She's all the time in vision and not applying any pressure. So that's not great. That's a nice try of E. I mean, they win the trade hard, right? She still has 2 potions, so it's fine. You get the 2 potions. And now push the wave because you're not going to stack more. Here the ward is bad because you see she's running top side. And you want to just pressure here in bot lane. Maybe you hit one good E. But the tower, yeah, you get one good E. You get the barrier. And you might get the plate, right? You want to push this one as well. Go for the plating. Maybe dive. If they dive, I mean, probably Zyra wants to tank. Yeah, but this tower shot is bad. Yeah, I don't think they can tank it here. Twitch suicides. Wave is good for them. It's pushing towards Corki Zyra, so they can just take the reset. Now, how much gold does she have? 600. Tome and Pink Ward are refillable, or Boots Pink Ward refillable, or Dark Seal. Is she waiting for something in base? Maybe for Dark Seal. No, Pink Ward. I would go for refillable, honestly. I don't think refillable is that bad against Twitch Lulu. I think you get the refillable and just can play a bit more aggressive. You have those 2 potions. I picked up Zyra yesterday, bro, coming in clutch. Exactly. I mean, Zyra's a pretty popular champion, right? That you guys pick up. So I wanted to showcase a bit of Zyra. Again, this ping ward. Okay. Why this ping ward, man? Why is this ping ward? The position of the ping ward is good. Like here on the edge is really good. But you want it here or here. By the way, you are winning. You are playing against Lulu Twitch. Hold it for a bit. Hold it a bit more. Plus, it helps your Master G with a better gank setup. Imagine now that you are going to push the wave. Look, they are going to push the wave here. She gets a good E. Now, let's see when they crash the wave. I will pause it. Now here. Right now here, you drop the ping ward here. Beautiful ping ward. Now you will have Corki ward. Corki can ward here. Corki can ward here. And now you have this vision setup. Or Corki can ward the river and here. And you have a great vision setup to keep poking. And you want to keep poking from this area, right? This is what you want to do. But now she has no ping ward, right? So just a normal ward. For me it's a pity. Or she could have the ping ward here. This ping ward not doing much. Victor should cover from this area, right? This ward is good. Any wards from Victor here will cover for that ping ward. Just bot laners are not thinking about mid lane wards at all. Alright. They end up resetting here. I don't think Zyra needs to reset. She could stay if she wanted to. But well, Lulu tries to cancel some bases. They come back. Another ping ward. Okay. Here, for example, she could not... I mean, if she put this aggressive, then I'm happy with the ping ward. Where did Sejuani come from? Did we see Sejuani? Somewhere? She jumped, no? Or what? Or she came from mid lane and ganked bot lane? No, we saw her. But where did she come from? Wow, this ward doesn't see her, right? Yeah. I mean, this ward is not placed in the bush. That's why. Yeah. Very bad ward, no? From the mid laner here. I think it needs to... Like, it could be here. It could save so much. Yeah. I thought this ward was on the bush, but no. Good engage by Twitch there. And yeah. I mean, ulti, you end up dying. Flash from Twitch. Ulti Sejuani. Not the worst. I mean, happens, right? At the end of the day. She got wards, so that's good. Yeah, we saw Sejuani a bit, but the ward in mid lane can be placed a bit better, right? So, let's see. Zyra opens towards bot lane, going to hold the wave or trying to hold the wave. Probably trading with Twitch, misses the E. I mean, if Twitch stays in lane, it's going to be very bad for him, because now you push this, you fast push this, and now Twitch is going to lose one entire wave, right? Plus you get it platings. So I don't know, Twitch needs to learn how to reset a bit better. He's lost an entire wave and they still get a plating. Now here's Sejuani on top side, you can keep punishing. Now, you know Lulu most likely is not going to roam, and even if Lulu roams, you are Zyra Corki, so you are going to be able to do a lot of damage 2v1 against Twitch, right? You are able to dive him. Twitch is not going to be on a nice spot. Here I would use this time to... Or poke. I mean, this wave is good to poke because you have cannon. So it's an okay moment. Now, if you are going to crash the next wave, maybe you can look for a moment to deep ward. But you have no wards again. Like Zyra has no wards again. This is perma-pinged as well. Yeah, like missing the E there is painful against Twitch. Was very close. Now the wave state. Wait, they got an ace, by the way. Zyra died as well. Enemy team hard winning, and they win this game, so there's a comeback. So that's nice. Master G starting dragon like every Emerald jungler will start, just randomly. Zyra's no ultimate as well, so they just lose the dragon. I don't know what's going on with junglers, by the way. They do these random dragons all the time for no reason at all. Alright, let's see what she does. She has no wards anymore. One ward here, one ward there. She only has one ward left. Now, Master G is going to do bot to top, or should be doing bot to top. The sweeper is good, like behind, is good to deny, like for example, a Galio TP from behind, or something like this. Not hitting the E is difficult, right? You need to be in a position where maybe hold a bit more your E when Twitch spawns. Like here, this E I mean, playing Zyra into Sejuani or Leona or this type of champions is pain. You get hit by 1cc, you are going to die. Do I think Zyra is strong now? I think she's always okay, right? In solo queue, she's okay. I don't think she's extremely strong, but I want to see her games because it's a popular mage champion, I know. So I wanted to do some reviews on Zyra games, right? Plus, I did already Enchanted and Engaged champion, so we do a mage right now. So this week we do mage, and we see. With Electrocute can be fine. I think Cory GG plays with Electrocute, so we will see the last game of the day. It's going to be Cory GG on Zyra with Electrocute. I don't think he ended up winning, but we will see how he plays it. Pop the plant always is a good idea, in my opinion. Always try to pop the plants. Fighting this bush, getting control of this bush, pretty nice. Gets TP behind. Cannot catch a break. I mean, that's when your top laner doesn't have TP. And the enemy top laner has TP. They end up dying as well. Alright, shutdown for Victor. Not the worst. Not the worst. I think it's okay. Happens. They should have been able to push more the lead and play for this tower better. It's just a bit of a skill, right? Like Zyra needs to hit the E's on the Twitch. Like she should hold a bit more the E and be more patient. Also the vision could be better around that to play aggressive. But Master Yi is not helping. Sejuani went bot lane 2-3 times already. TP from Mordekaiser, so it's not easy. But there's some pressure that you... Yeah, this is really good. And now, yeah, they kill tower and kill Twitch, right? Twitch without Lulu, kinda useless. Yeah, she's missing a lot of clutch spells, right? That can help her a lot. So that's a pain. Now, here they go for mid lane into void grabs. Maybe she could go and drop a deeper ward, but well, the next objective is going to be void grabs, so she wants to be fast as possible there. Or, I mean, void grabs, Herald, at this minute 17. There's no void grabs. I think too deep in the pit. You want to just make time for your jungle to come. I don't think they can really win this. But well, she gets the Herald. That's pretty good. In my opinion, like, she should drop a ward here. You see? The pink ward here. Like, they are on a ward for sure, and this can be warded as well, right? And she has 2 pink wards, right? She could drop one here. Like, when she comes through this side, she drops the pink ward here, clear this vision, and if there's no vision, you change it to here. That's why you get 2 pink wards, right? So you deny this vision and this vision, but at least one needs to be in the banana bush while they are playing, right? I think that's the most important one. That's the most important one for sure. Okay, good positioning. At least this one. Again, missing a couple of wards. Missing a ping ward here, for example. Not utilizing good division. Using sweeper, missing this spot as well. Not great. Now, after this, she's full HP. She still has resources to drop something here. She should be with Master Yi right now, dropping vision here. So it's the same thing. Like, even in Emerald, even in Low Diamond, even... I mean, it's going to be everywhere, right? Like, the follow-up with what to do with your super item, no one knows, right? That's something that I already accepted. I accepted that already. Now here she should be basing, in my opinion, as well. No ulti, she had time to base and come back with vision. If an enemy team is doing dragon, they are doing dragon, but at least you get out of the base with Set and Corki as well. So yeah. And you could be bot lane. I mean, she could be in this spot as well with new wards and more vision. But she just was waiting a bit for the team to come around. And also she could have bot, right? She has like 2k gold on her. So she could have the Andris for this fight. So not good reset from the Zyra. She should have reset way before. Now Set is going to win the split push. kill the Twitch. Twitch was on a nice spot. I mean, he suffered early game, which was normal, but then he recovered, but then he trolled again. Also, like, I think, for example, Lulu should go Ardent. I think Surelia is okay, but Ardent is way better with Twitch, especially with the attack speed cap, no thing. He can get a lot of attack speed. I think positioning compared to other Zyras is better. Like, just avoids getting like hit that much. Flashes instantly when on danger. I don't think the flash was needed, but the positioning in general on objectives when fighting is a bit better. Like, more patient at least. Not so easy to kill, right? That's the thing. Here, really good ultimate, really good E. Nice. Now here the same. Like, she's going to hit the dragon, and for me it's pointless to hit the dragon, right? I mean, you can drop some plants and then get out. And not base with 2 wards up, right? I think like dropping vision deep is like so important. No one has warded yet these areas. No one has warded this. After a good play. No one has done it. No one has done it. I don't know why. No one has done mid ward yet, right? Like you said, Emerald, no? Serpent? This guy is going to ward mid lane, you said. I don't think so, eh? She gets hit by the Mordekaiser ultimate. Buys time with her ultimate. Maybe she can E as well. Oh, she survived. That's good. I mean, the Liandris is going to do a lot of damage now into enemy team comp. Sejuani Morde. Galio. It's a really good game for Zyra, in my opinion. Is she warding mid? Serpent? You were right? Oh, she warded mid lane, by the way. Serpent, you got it. You got it. I mean, it could be a better ward. In my opinion, could be around here, but this ward is okay. She did ward mid lane while she was basing. Wow. Zyra beats Ren and Lulu for now. We waited till Diamond, but he did ward. He did ward. He did ward mid lane. Finally, this ward is going to be such a great ward. You guys will see. This ward that gives so much information. Now we know where Galio is going. We know where Galio is. He's waiting for mid lane. So this ward is great. Amazing ward. Nice. Now she's attacking silent as well, which I really like. She's going directly towards the set. So this is really, really good. She's not staying in mid lane and then going. She's helping the set out. As she should. She's getting a really good ultimate. I think she kills Sejuani most likely here. And this makes sure that they can secure maybe the Nashor, right? I don't know if Master G is tanking the Nash. They get the Nashor. They get Atakan as well. So beautiful. This play here, I helping set, won the game. This play here, the watermelon was great as well. So overall, pretty good sequence from the Zyra. Also respects a bit more the range. Really good ultimate. Again, against this team comp is really strong, right? They don't have a lot of range. Only ultimate of Twitch has a lot of range in their comp. So Zyra is going to shine in this type of games. He had a winning top laner as well. Okay, good game. Nice. We take it. Okay, not the best start. Not the best start. Got ganked a couple times. I think again the pink ward aggressive. No one does it too often. I think when you are on a winning position and on a winning lane, you have to look for more aggressive pink wards and drop the vision more aggressive for sure. But she didn't think of it. Also got ganked. Ward in mid lane was not great from the mid laner. So yeah. Oh, we are going to see a Zyra OTP, by the way, right now. So I'm excited to see that in Diamond. So that's going to be nice. That's going to be a nice one. Let's see. How much have we been here? 2 hours already. I think this one is going to be a fast one. Also, like, I don't want to make it too long today for no reason. So let's go directly with the next one, the diamond one. I'm a bit ill. I don't know if you can notice in my voice, by the way. Maybe you can notice in my voice. So I don't want to force too much my talking. I don't want to talk that much today. But well, it's okay. I think we can do the full Zyra reviews. 100%. So you guys get some Zyra thing. We had some technical difficulties before, but well. Alright, this guy is side OTP on Diamond what? Diamond 4? Diamond 3? Diamond 2. I will feel better in the next couple of days. I will feel better. I will feel better. Stiff pain a bit everywhere. Now, let's see. This one wins. He's going, for example, with Ignite and Taste of Blood and Ultimate Hunter, right? So the same runes than the guy before us. So what is this matchup? Erral Zyra into Jinx Lulu. I mean, we have seen a lot of Lulu. This guy isn't this guy the Lulu Electrocute guy? He plays Lulu Electrocute, no? I saw someone playing Lulu Electrocute. Or he's playing Lulu Electrocute against the Zyra, at least. This is my profile. We could go this one. This one can be fine. This one can also be fine. In playing with Zed, Skarner, Singed. What do you guys prefer? A win or a loss? What should we go for? This one is against Draven Janna. This one was very... Is Daya Rel? You want some engaged champion? We can go for this one. I think this one looks good. I think let's go for this one. They have engaged enemy team. So I want to see how he plays into engage. Yeah. Let's see some engage games. A loss, please. All right, Kevi. Kevi the bear. We got the loss. Let's go for the loss. All right. So against Rel and Zaya. I mean, Zyra is really good into Zaya. Zaya is really bad. First 3 levels. I mean, till the first 3 levels, she doesn't. She's not that strong level 1. But so is Zyra, right? Zyra is not that strong. But you have Erral, which is a stronger AD carry. And you have range advantage. So you should be able, like, level 2 is secured already. So let's see what how it goes after that. Now, she's starting normal ward. In my opinion, here, I would go for a sweeper, by the way. I would go for sweeper. She starts E level 1. She hits the Zaya. I don't dislike it. I like the ignite. Why not? I like how they click aggressive and still keep out attacking. They hard win here, right? So I prefer the sweeper because you have control and plus your jungler can gank you, right? Easier. So this is good. We already see, like, you see how they posture more aggressive, how they keep going without attacks. The E was too fast. I don't think they can stack too much after this, right? So they should look to crash as fast as possible now and try to threaten under tower, right? She gets W second, gets hit by some Zaya Qs, and now what they should be doing is looking to try to poke under tower a bit more. Now, I don't like the position of Zyra. I think she should be around here because she is way easier to poke when she's in this position, right? She still hits the Zaya, and yeah, I mean, they get like gank level 2. Now, it's just a flash. Oof. Oof. The error flash there. I mean, it's good. I mean, this is what I told you. Like, you can get gank level 2. He got gank level 2, by the way. Without a buff from Viego. And here they're just holding and just threatening the dive. And then using spells when they get out. So far, so good. I think it's fine. You can get ganked. You don't need wards for anything, right? Here they call the jungler. I think Xin Zhao should have been maybe earlier here. And here they should get a really easy dive, right? Xin Zhao should hold the wave. He does hold the wave. And they get a super good dive. 2-0 start. Enemy bot lane loses a lot. And now from here is just a easy win, right? This is how you have to play into engage and into Zaya, especially when she's so weak, right? Now this lane looks really, really good. Now, in my opinion, she has pink ward, HP, and AP. I really like this. The HP is really good into engage champions, pink ward to have more control, and AP because obviously you want to deal some more damage. Now, I will still go for, if I don't have deep ward, which she doesn't have deep ward, I will go for sweeper for more control. But well, pink ward, again, I really dislike this pink ward here. Now, you just did what you just did, got 2 platings, and you are dropping your biggest control here to sweep 1 ward, right? That's why you want sweeper, because you want to sweep these 2 bushes, get rid of this vision, and then you want to pink ward here. Now, with this pink ward here, plus maybe a ward that you can pop here once you get the item, which is pretty far away, but you can do that in the future, they will never be able to access this ward, right? And if your mid lane just was like a normal person, you should be able to have bot lane covered. Now, this pink ward for me is a waste. Or you buy 2 and use it like this, it doesn't matter. This ward at all, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter at all. And also being bot lane right now, it's a bit meh. You want to be maybe around here and maybe have the access to go towards mid lane, right? Exactly that. Like, you need to see mid lane when you're opening them up, when you are playing against this type of roaming champions. You might want to hover around this area so you don't let Rel pass like she did right now, right? Because she's going to impact mid lane, and you don't really want your mid laner to be dying like this. And you could be with Xin Zhao as well, right? So if you end up syncing up with Xin Zhao, if Zyra was in this situation here, they will get an advantage. Okay, so that's the thing. And now they drop a normal ward here, which is really, really bad when you are winning, right? She could stay in bot lane like she's doing and dive the Xayah. That's another option. So she just needs to deliver and make sure that Xayah gets dove. This is fine. Now, this is good. This is also good. This is also a fine option. But this vision should be like this. Sadly, it's not here. And with this ward, you will see Viego right now. You will see Viego, right? You will come here and ward, and you will know that Viego is bot lane, so everyone knows where Viego is. So this guy can keep chasing like a maniac instead of respecting a possible Viego top lane, right? That's what you want to do. So they got another plating bot lane, and they are far ahead. Right, nice. So far, so good. I think they end up losing this game, no? I mean, top lane looks like he's running it a bit down, no? Okay, she already has like the hunting guys. Moves to us. Let's see the void grab moves, because I think. Okay, so moves to us bot lane for no reason, right? If the jungler, I mean, the jungler should be pathing down. So here I will blame a bit Xin Zhao as well, because Xin Zhao is going void grabs, and here as Zyra. Opening bot lane, the only thing it gives you is experience, right? Why? Because this wave is already going to crash, so it gives you the experience for level 6 faster. But you could also play this wave in mid lane as well if you open towards mid, and then you decide, I go bot lane or I go towards void grabs, depending on what Xin Zhao wants to do here. So I feel like going again bot lane, it limits your options a lot. But I understand you do it because you want to keep playing for the tower, right? You want to keep playing for the tower and keep pulling the Xayah because you are able to get first tower really easily right now. But in my opinion, what your team is doing is completely grief. I mean, I'm not blaming Zyra here. I mean, in my opinion, Jay's trolled really hard. There's nothing Zyra can do there. Xin Zhao has 2 camps to farm towards bot lane, so he, instead of going towards the void grabs, he could keep going towards bot lane, and he could get the crab and the dragon. Now, Xin Zhao should have done this, right? These 2 camps, crab and dragon. Or dive bot lane, right? So Xin Zhao has options. Now, Xin Zhao is trolling, and Jess is trolling, right? But now, you are too late for this fight, right? As Zyra. I don't know what happens, right? But stay for bot lane tower now. Now that you are here, with this wave, you get bot lane tower, right? Make sure that there's no wards around here. You can sweep, and make sure that you keep punishing the Xayah. She dies again, or she loses 2 entire waves. You cannot do 50-50, like leaving a Real alone and trying to salvage this, because you are going just to waste your time, or that's what I think, at least. You are going to most likely waste your time. Because you feel pressured that, oh, my team is fighting, so I need to fight. What is Zyra going to do now here? She's not doing anything. She's going to die. And here, my friend, you lost the game. Right? Let your team grieve if you have a better idea on what to do. If your idea is to play bot lane tower, like you have been doing, play bot lane tower and keep abusing the Xayah and make sure that Israel is ahead because you are playing Zyra. It's the same thing with Lux or any mage champion or enchanter champion. You have to make a decision. Like, this guy is griefing and the jungler is griefing, right? But you cannot change your mind midway and try to salvage your team, right? You should be here in bot lane and you should take tower here right now with this wave. You take tower and you dive this guy again. Boom. The Xayah dies. You get the platings, the tower, your ward item, you reset or something, and you keep playing with the RL and make sure the RL snowballs the game. And what you can do meanwhile this is happening, you can ping off your team, don't fight void grabs, don't fight void grabs. That's the only thing you have to do, and that's a very big mistake from Zyra right now, because this changes everything. Now they got the shutdown of Xin Zhao, they got the kill onto Zyra, and now RL could be stronger and is not stronger, right? So that's a problem. Now Zyra comes back out of base with wards, and now they are not very synced up with RL. This gank is really good. Like, he's playing really well around bot lane. Now she should yeah, she needs a bit of help here. I don't know if they win this with Viego. They do. No ultimate Zyra still, not level 6. It's a bit unlucky. I think the kill is good. Means Zyra is just not playing around the winning lane. Try to salvage the Katarina. So that's a bit tilting, but well, it happens. Oh. Again, you see how she's trying to play from behind and trying to get those E's. They will get the tower sooner or later, no? If the Viego doesn't come again. But Viego's here again, yeah. If they get do they get the kill onto Viego? No. But Erral is in a good position here. He can keep doing some damage. Zyra should already base, like not cancel this base. I think she's playing with fire. I think she should base already and she should already be here. And they can play the tower together. She opens mid lane, covers for the mid laner. But I think we saw already the big mistake of the game, by the way. After this, the enemy team at this level, in this elo, they are going to do a lot of damage. They are going to punish a lot. I mean, Zyra is not going to be a champion, but Viego, Riven, and Orianna are going to just do everything, right? Vision is good. I like the two wards. Playing for this tower is not that easy. Plus, I don't think it works. So they should already go mid lane, right? Because here the only thing they are going to do is die. Zyra ends up dying. And Erral is also going to give a kill to Viego or to Zyra again. Yeah. And here 4 people died, right? So you cannot keep hitting this tower. You need to move towards mid lane or towards top lane, right? And like move your teammates around. This, for example, when you are playing duo queue and you guys tell me, we are winning bot lane, but my team is losing. This is the type of examples that I'm thinking in my head that's happening. You are winning bot lane, but there's a moment that instead of putting your duo partner and yourself in top lane or mid lane to keep snowballing, you are just going for the T2 tower or something like this, and you end up dying and giving gold to enemy, right? So, and the longer time you are dead, the less experience you get. So yeah, here the gold is even. Let's see how it keeps going. So he's playing the same lane as Erral. Orianna is going to be fine. Just needs to do some things. She's going to go bot lane now. Erral moving before Zyra is a bit questionable. Also no one Zyra to do anything. But well. This is a good mid prio into move. Katarina moved from bot lane towards mid. This is also really good. They get the tower. So this sequence was really nice. Plus they got 2k gold. Now here Zyra is not doing anything. Like for example here, she should already look to base 100%, right? She tries to get one more wave in. For the item. Okay. Okay. Got one wave for Liandry's. Not the worst. Not the worst thing that... it's okay. She gets out with Ezreal. They get the enemy team gets the dragon. It's just their second dragon. Now, how do you play from here is you want to get the mid push into a side lane. Or to one of your side laners. Okay, I don't think that's too bad, because they end up getting 3 for your death, and you are getting some kills on Ezreal and Katarina, right? Riven is top as well, so I don't think it's that bad. Now, here they get one wave together. I don't think that's great enough as well. Now, they are not going to get, what's called? They are not going to get this tower, so Jay should have gone bot lane, pressure bot, or should already have been top lane, right? And pressure and kill the Riven. I think this is good from red side team. Nice. Could be better. I think looking for action here is risky. Pays off, but it was really risky. Loses flash. And again, looking for a lot of kills, but not a lot of objectives. Now, is she going to ward mid lane here? Because this is a good spot to ward mid lane right now. Drop a ward in mid lane. No, she's dead, maybe. Oh, he missed the E. Error. Let's see if it comes down a bit. Think a lot of going for kills and not a lot of playing for towers or playing for objectives. They had opportunities to play for objective, also no control ward. Control wards are very, very broken at this moment in the game because you can set up way better objectives. But let's see now. They have 4k gold lead, which is nice. She's waiting for Ezreal. Once Ezreal comes, playing on mid lane wave, it's okay. It's not like the best thing to do because you are showing all the time and Ezreal really doesn't need you. But I would like them to move, like for example, this move here that they do towards top side, they could do the same towards bot side. Go together with Xin Zhao, right? Xin Zhao is here and end on bot lane wave, and Jace can go mid lane, or Jace can go top into mid lane, or they can go get vision on bot lane for Katarina, right? So Katarina can move, split push, whatever. Now, I don't know what Jace is doing. Maybe it's FK or opening the door. And this is just bad, right? You see, because they are not sync up with the jungler. If the jungler was here, this is not. This doesn't happen because they are hovering the side where the jungler is not, right? The jungler should be here and then they can play, or they should be here where the jungler is. So I always recommend supports to move towards where the jungler is, establish some vision control in this area, and then just play again the next mid wave, right? So that's the biggest mistake. Not hovering where your jungler is. And this is a second big mistake of the game, because you gave them from 4k gold lead to almost only 3, so you lost 1k gold lead, and you got this tower as well, right? So it was like a lot of gold for the enemy team. I mean, hitting this tower makes no sense. As you guys know, enemy team TPs is just fighting. Zyra is already dead. Quadra kill from Katarina. They end up losing the game as well. No ping ward for a tome. Really troll. In my opinion, it's really troll because you are winning and you want to have more control in the dragons. Like, this could be warded, this could be warded. It's just terrible decision making. Right? How do they lose this game? There's no way they lose this game. What happens? Mid lane ward? No mid lane ward. Face checking this, dies. You need to be super careful with Zyra if you want to face check. Being mid lane doesn't really matter. Means Xin Zhao should not be here. Xin Zhao could be here, stealing these camps. Ezreal could be doing blue. Ezreal could be doing this instead of just hitting mid tower. Like, if you go for another mid tower hit, like, it's super bad. You want to steal enemy camps, which is better than hitting tower. Instead of hitting this tower, you get enemy camps. And they're just fighting randomly instead of around objective. Atakan is something that they have to play for, but they prefer to play for kills. Even in Diamond, guys, you see Diamond, it doesn't change much. It's just that the players are like, I don't know, better mechanically, but not smarter. Better, but not smarter. That's actually the perfect way to say it, no? They are better, but not smart at the game. That's for sure. And here the enemy team gets kills, plays down on the objective, gets the objective, and now they get a lot of level because of it, because of the roses. So now, for example, Zyra level 14, Ezreal level 14, Orianna 15, Katarina 14, and 1 level ahead on top, and even in support, right? Which should not be the case. And yeah, no wards in mid lane, so pretty disappointed with this this Zyra. She should ward mid lane. It's very, very important to play, to see what's happening, and they will know exactly the positioning of Xayah. And they're just getting flanked right now. Jace died. I think the damage of Zyra is insane. Yeah, they get run down. Also, their composition is pretty difficult to play, I would say. They have a composition with Erral, Jace, Zyra, with Zinzao, Katarina, no engage at all, and they need to be like, they need to snowball correctly to win the game. Because enemy team like Azrael, Oriana are really simple fights, 5v5, right? If we go for 5v5, you guys will see that there is no way they win. Look, we are going to go for the last fight in the game. You will see how simple it is for the enemy blue side team. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back. So first of all, 1 pink ward in the pit, 0 pink wards here. So this could, like, they could ward here if she wants the rel. And I mean, it's just bad, right? If you're doing objective. Now let's slow it down. Xayah, Rel, Oriana, Riven, and Viego against the team composition I told you. Now this is warded, and now there's no threat because there's no pink ward here. So the enemy team can just run towards them, and Zyra is not even threatening anything, right? And now we can see it on normal speed. Let's see it on normal speed, how it goes, the fight. Zyra should be here, zoning a bit more instead of hitting Dragon. I don't think she does anything. Pink ward will spot Viego as well. But what? There goes the rel. They go from in front, so not even a flank or a dangerous spot. And it's just super easy for them to play, right? Yeah. It's just way, way easier for the enemy team to play this fight. And there it goes. Alright, that was it for the Diamond one. It was a good Diamond game. It was a good Diamond game. Zyra ends up winning the lane. That's a 50-50 call into going for Void Grabs late instead of keep pushing the lead. The war setup, again, aggressive war setup is really bad in bot lane. She showed too much on mid waves as well. Played on the wrong side of when the jungler was on bot side. They went for a play on top lane and threw a lot. And we're just playing just for kills instead of playing for objectives and getting the game like snowballing the game. And that's it. I mean, that's a typical Diamond game in my opinion. For everyone that's wondering what's going on. All right, let's go for the Master one. The Master game. Let's go for that one. So we have Janice Benji in Master with Zyra. Different build compared to this one. He goes for precision. And we can watch, I mean, he's playing AD carry or AP carry Zyra, and is also playing Zyra support. I want to see this matchup, by the way. Jhin Zyra into Erral Karma is one of the most popular matchups for Zyra, right? So we're going to see this one. We are going to watch this one. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Here. No, my game is here. Oh, I already have it downloaded. Let's see. All right. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the chat. All right. Now we are here. All right. We have to change that as well. This one as well. Master. These are the runes. Goes Ignite. I think Ignite is good with Zyra, but I mean, heal can be good. I don't know with Courage GG. I think Courage GG goes heal. She drops a ward on the mid bush, and then she changes to sweeper. So how do you want to play this matchup? Normally you want to start with Q. She didn't start with anything, as you guys can see, as I was telling you before. And you want to get the level 2. Once you get the level 2 control, then you are in a good spot. But it's pretty contested. It's very, very contested, the level 2. It's very, very contested.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, Karma's showing mid lane. That's weird. Well, now Karma's mid. She's not starting with anything. You guys see that she's not starting with anything. So when I tell you the things, I think I'm right. Most of the times. So now she starts with Q. I think it's the fine call. Q start is okay. I don't think Erral is that dumb to use face check, right? So now they have control over the laning phase, and this is really bad from Karma, right? I don't know where Karma is. If you want to play this lane, you need to be in lane level 1, and that's what Jhin Zyra do, and they will have the control. I don't know what Karma is trying to do, but she's roaming around the map, right? I do this sometimes as well, right? I do help. Like, let's see what Karma does, actually. I'm curious. What is she doing? Oh, she's going. I don't know what's happening, by the way. But she's not going to be in bot lane for a long time. She started with Sweeper. She started level 1 on Trinket, and now she has Sweeper. So again, for better control, you want Sweeper. Now Karma's ward and a ping ward, right? So enemy team should know. I mean, Zyra should know. He fakes the ward, by the way, and ward's here. So now Karma pings this. So really good by Jhin. Really smart. He knows that Karma has a ping ward because he uses tab and he fakes the ward. So that's super good. That's so smart by Jhin. He faked the ward and warded Pixel Bush. That's so smart by Jhin, guys. And they play with the poke, with the QW. Now it's when Zyra spikes. Now is when Zyra has a lot of damage, right? She has the 3 spells. And look where she's playing. She's playing in the bush. Is she going out? Is she going out? No, she's not going out. You guys remember the Platinum guy was hitting spells and going to I don't know where he was going. He was going so far away, and this guy is holding position. He's holding position plus he has sweeper. Like, this is how you want to play support when you're on a winning position. This is so nice to see, right? Because even if Karma drops a ward, okay, she's going to sweep it out, and now Zyra is going to keep having the control over the lane, right? That's why the sweeper is so important in this type of matchups as well, when you're on a winning position. And of course Karma troll level 1, but if this happens in silver and someone trolls, like, I bet that till emerald or till here it doesn't get punished as it should be, right? Now it's wards. Now she's going to sweep it away, of course. Now they get ganked. It's okay, they get ganked. Just summoners, right? Like, Jhin has flash, he has barrier, this guy has flash. They are going to use them, right? Now Viego is wasting his time ganking, and now Rengar comes and they can play it. Now Rengar just needs to flash and jump onto the... Oh, I mean, here the Jhin misses. Wait, he flashed on the W? What happened? Wait, what happened here, guys? Can we see? Wait, he's going to flash onto the W and he dies, no? Ah, no, is the... Ah, no. I was like, there's no way. It was the auto attack. It was the auto attack. And now they push it and they are in a good position. When should you only be fighting? If your jungle is on your side? I mean, it depends. Of course, like here, Rengar is pathing down, Viego's pathing down, and Rengar gets a fight, right? But if Rengar was pathing up and Viego ganks you, you flash. And that's it. Now you don't have flash, but you keep pressuring. And you play the gank. And this is what I try to say every single time. Play the ganks out. Play the ganks out. That's how you play the game. Is you need to get ganked and play it out. And now they deny the entire wave. And this is also a super important concept that no one does below Master or even below Diamond. Like, this concept is so important. Once they get the kill, I would see every Rengar just go back to farm, to the crab. Every Rengar would go to the crab, right? Or they will base. Zyra will go here and drop a ward or something. Guys, look how big this wave is. They are 1 HP. 1 HP. You dive this every single time. Or what you do is you go together with the wave, you let the wave here, and if enemy team is in base, then you go to the crab and you base, right? But you want to make sure that you crash this wave, this big wave, and you see what's happening. You see Rengar where is he going? Now he comes back because he sees Karma, and they want to dive, of course, because they can't do it with this big wave. And now they deny Erreal this entire big wave. And now this also is going to... they stay for one more, and they get another plating here. The lane is completely over, right? And the wave is bouncing towards them. Now Corki TPs, and he gets a double buff, right? They could have reset earlier, but well, now Syndra's going to push a wave, and Corki is going to lose a wave. No, Erreal opens there and covers. So well played for the enemy team to cover the lane, right there. But Corki needed to use the TP there, right? To go bot lane and get one kill. Double buffs. Worth it for Corki. But that's the difference. Now, do I like the buy of Zyra? I don't like the buy of Zyra, right? I think the buy is okay, but you should get a control ward, maybe a potion, because the laning phase is very like poke heavy. So you want to get a potion or refillable for sure, and a control ward is going to help you push more the lead, right? So for me, that's a bit of the next level that they need to get with how to play with vision, right? And normally this type of supports miss it, and it's okay. But they are missing windows of opportunity in bot lane for sure. Because now when this wave crashes, as Zyra, what you can do is from here, drop the control ward here, drop a normal ward here if you have it with the super item, and then keep poking. You see, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all because you are going this way with Zyra when what you want is go this way, right? And now, well, you will say, well, if enemy jungler and super is here, well, your jungler is also coming here. You can drop a W, you can drop a Q, right? Face check this boost with your plants from this area and pretty safe. Now, if they want to engage, it's fine. They let them engage and we fight here and Rengar is coming, right? I don't think they will kill anytime soon. Plus Corki is under tower, Error is under tower with a big wave. But I don't like that Zyra is so far away from Jhin when she could be here right now. Plus poke, plus get control over this bush. Once you get control over this bush and play around these spots. So I don't like where she's contesting from, right? Sure, Jhin wins 1v1, and they end up maybe killing the Karma here, but they end up dying. You see, they overchase, and I don't think this is the objective at all, right? The objective should be get control over this area, this bush, kick the Karma out, and make sure the Erreal is bleeding, right? And as Zyra, you want to do that. If, for example, this was Pantheon or Rel, I will keep chasing and we will kill the Karma really fast because she has no summoners. But Zyra doesn't really want to do like this chase type of thing, especially when Syndra has no mana. You want to keep making sure that this guy is bleeding. And that's a bit of the same mistake that the guy in Diamond did, right? He chose to move towards boy grabs instead of making sure that enemy AD carry keeps bleeding out, right? So this is a good comeback from the enemy team. 3-0 already for Corki. Syndra is in a really bad position now. So yeah, I mean, he's going to play against a 3-0 Corki, and that's not good, right? And Erreal got a bit of oxygen, right? Erreal got a bit of oxygen, and yeah, that's when he was in a really bad spot, right? And now Corki is 4-0, so this game is going to look rough right now for Red Side team, even if they are doing good, and they did a really good dive early on, and a really good laning phase. But you still need to know what to do after, right? With this laning phase. You still need to know how you have to play. Because here this is okay. Now you want, like, she popped the ward, she wants to drop a ward here. You don't want to this not be warded, right? Karma is just roaming, abandoned bot lane completely. 1-for-1 could be better because, I mean, Karma is not here. They will get the tower. Zyra moves. Too late. There's nothing to do. Already level 6. Top lane is also a very important matchup. I think if Jhin can kill is pretty nice. Karma comes in clutch with the shields. They get the kill. Nah, this is very big for Jhin. Really also really good E from Zyra. I don't know if she escapes. Yeah, she does. I don't know if she does escape. Nice. This is a big kill for Jhin. How long is this game? Red side team ends up winning. The Jhin ends up snowballing, right? So that's good. We can see how that works. So Jhin doesn't really need help on mid waves, but what you can do is help him, and then you get the mid prio secured, and then from mid you want to move. You see how they're moving towards bot lane now, and now this wave is coming, so Jhin needs to make sure that, or he's back mid lane for this wave, or he completes a rotation that is worth it for him. You see? Now he's not going for the bot play because he thinks that this play is lost, so he makes sure that he goes back mid lane to get the wave, right? But if this play was good for him, he would complete rotation, right? Like say, for example, Rengar doesn't die. Now, Corki dies in a very bad manner. He should never die from this. And gets another kill to Zyra. Or to the bot lane. So that's not good from Corki. Corki could avoid a lot here by just pushing the wave, backing off, and letting his team get small wins around the map like they are doing. He's just making it worse, so like Jhin gets accelerated, and with an accelerated Jhin, they might lose the game, which it ends up happening, right? That way. Now, no control wars from both sides, which I dislike a lot. Why? Because next objective might be Dragon or might be Void Grab, so you always want to have control over the bushes in the river. It will also help Jhin and you to play, right? Of course, like playing mid lane here doesn't make any sense, so you need to respect those timers and play around the jungler, right? What the jungler is doing. Now you got lucky that, for example, Fiora wins here, and he gets the tower on top. Or he's almost getting the tower on top. Let's see what happens in mid lane. Meanwhile. Now, they are going to group where Rengar is. Wow, the damage of Zyra actually with the ultimate. An enemy team, I didn't play together. Corki just arrives late, and Corki that was really fed is not doing much, right? Fiora dies on top because Jax TPs. And he stays around mid lane a lot, which is not the worst because you are playing with a fed Jhin. But can be a bit better vision-wise. This is the same elo that I'm playing actually in right now, so it's pretty good. It's curious to see. Now this I like, they're going together where the jungler is, where the top laner is, so they end up connecting with more players. And I mean, I think Corki will get the kill. It's a bit unlucky, I mean, I would like Jhin to be here as well, if he could. I don't know if Jhin could move. He could move after this wave. I think Jhin here hitting tower is a bit meh. I don't like it. Here Jhin could make a better decision. I'm back. Did anyone ward mid? Yes, Emerald guy warded mid on a base, but Diamond guy didn't ward mid lane, and Master guy, let's see if he wards mid lane. For now, he's not warding very well. But good mistakes to see from Diamond and Master. Diamond, Emerald, and Master did similar mistakes, so that's good. The Master are just playing way better. No control wards again, which is a bit. I mean, I don't know. I don't like it. Now this rotation you guys see, get mid prio. Now this wave they could get back to, and now they go towards bot lane. And you see how they finish 5 in one lane. There are 4 in one lane. This guy is going to reset and recover mid lane or top lane. And they end up on the lane, and they dive the guy, and they get the tower, right? You see they push mid lane, and they move to a side lane. Now, is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, because there's a lot of mistakes during the way. But at least the concept is there, right? They end up losing mid tower, for example. They end up losing like Fiora. I think Fiora died, right? So it's not perfect, but it's already way better than what we have been seeing, right? Like just staying mid lane and not doing anything. You move from mid lane towards somewhere, right? Again, no control walls. I don't understand why you normally want to have more control. I mean, this is really good. Play from fog and try to poke. Now, together with the jungler, this is a difference, for example, from Master and Diamond. Like, the Zyra is more at least with the jungler than the Zyra from last game. So that's a really good improvement. So, yeah. They end up getting Dragon. Yeah. Oof, he ends up dying, though. Yeah, but Jhin cleans. Yeah. Alright, Jhin kills everyone, pushes the wave, bases. And now probably they want to go for Atakan, no? But Atakan is bot side. Again, I don't like how this Zyra is playing with vision. But at least the better decisions overall. A lot in mid lane. right? She can suffer in games where, for example, the enemy are playing better on side lane, and your AD carry is not that useful, right? But maybe because Jhin is so fed, she's just doing that, and maybe in other games she plays different. So I don't dislike it that much because Jhin is so fed, right? That you give Jhin always like a cover. But you can also do cover Jhin with vision and skip a bit of steps, but it's okay. They end up killing here, get inhibitor. Do they end with this? No. They get mid tower as well. And now they base, right? They all base together. Or they should base together. Now Rengar is farming. He's going to get a pick. And from here they go Nashor, or they could get Nashor. Syndra played really bad side lane. I don't think I like how she played side lane at all. She's not even dropping any control over, but I mean that's one of the main issues with mid laners around this level or top laners. They die in side lane a lot if they are not careful, right? But you guys see how they play together. There are 4 players together. No one is top splitting, by the way. Like that's the thing. For me is like so insane, is that when you watch. Almost. I don't know what I don't know what I was. I mean, I know what I was going to say, but I don't know how to say it properly. Like, if you play in gold, platinum, right, silver, and you play top lane or mid lane, you watch any streamer or any player, right, that is challenging the grandmaster, master, or master, I don't know, but who was former professional player, pro player. Like you will never see like perma splitting or so on, no? Like the boss is one exception. And I also don't like his playstyle that much in a solo queue game. It's very predictable, right? So I don't know. It's working competitive, but I've not watched his competitive games. Probably is more organized than that because he has teammates that is telling them, you are going to die here, you are going to die here, you are going to die here. No, I guess it works like that because if not, he will be dying a lot. But I don't know, like you want to be together. You see, no one is bot lane. Of course, there's super minions, but you will see a lot of grouping and just sieging together, like being together and fighting together, right? And I see this. This is the difference between, for example, Diamond as well. Diamond, I feel everyone goes on their own, and yeah, I mean the game is here is quite over. Was a really good laning phase by Zyra. Really good sweeper technique, no? Like swapping warding trick into sweeper to have more control. The dive was good. The redive was good. Playing the gank was good. A lot of good things. A lot of really good things this game. But it was expected, right? It's master. We jump from silver to master, and yeah, of course this this type of changes happen. So now we are going to watch Corey GG. Corey GG. So let's go for that. I need to go for my NA account for this. Let's change this to challenger. What do you guys think? I mean, the master games are fast. I know. The master games are fast. Make sure to drink water. Yeah. This is the last game anyways. This is the last game. We got it. I'm fine. All right. We got Corey GG. Team Wicked, Corey G. 1, 1, 2, 3. Nice. He played Zyra here with Electrocute. So we can watch this one, or we can watch this one. I mean, I think this one, no? With Electrocute. He's trying Electrocute, so we will see how he plays. He goes Q level 1 as well. Drip ward. I think Electrocute, this type of ward of rune setup is not that bad, right? But we can see how he does. He lose the game, but it's still fine. Hey coach, I play Normas in a 5-man with friends. What would one simple tip be to help us coordinate better? Group up and do objectives. You want to group up and do objectives together. And don't split that much. Always remember that if you are 1-3-1, you are not going to win the game. What do you think about Nar support? I don't think Nar support is good. What's up, Alish? 1-3-1 is the worst thing you can do in the game, right? As a block of 5. If you don't 1-3-1, you will win every game as a block of 5. If you are coordinated. I promise you that. Because no one does it at your level. If you're not playing like in in a high level games, right? All right, let's do this. Pause the game. Well, not pause the game. He goes for a normal ward, level 1. Let me keep the sound. Let me do it a bit lower. By the way, yesterday I played in NA 2 games. It was horrible. Diamond 4, Diamond 3 MMR. My AD carries were complaining the entire time. In Diamond 4 NA 2 games only I played, okay? But I left lane once, away, and an Ezreal, both of them that are fine playing alone, they started crying. Holy moly. Now I'm Plat, they are silverish. Yeah, group up and you will win. Like 4-1, 5-0 is the best thing. 4-1. Shift, right? Push one side, move to another, right? Try to advance the game like this. I would say that's a big improvement. I'm playing semi-league of Persian tournament today. I was using all your guides. Nice. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well. Alright, let's see how my friend College is playing. I mean, he's setting up already the passive in lane, right? Which is pretty good. He's going electrocute, so probably trying out how the electrocute is. Thresh insta flashes. So they lose both summoners level 1, enemy bot lane. And yeah. Spam emotes. Get a good ward on the middle to control the lane. You see how he's not that afraid to trade the auto attacks all the time. He's a bit more aggressive than others. Now he's going to use his health potions to trade and get a control on the lane, right? The only problem is that playing with Mel is not like a traditional AD carry, right? It's a mage, so till level 3 both of them are pretty meh, I would say. So not the best. But well, they will get level 2 first, and with the level 2 you will see the positioning of the Zyra when she gets level 2. You see here, she's already advanced compared to the Mel, and she's just going to move forward, and he's probably going to get control over this bush as well, right? So now he gets control, drops a good Q with the W in front of it, and just zones, right? Now, this wave is most likely going to crash, or semi-crash. And now they will poke under tower, right? Get some poking. Now, the thing is that he's not poking that much electrocute compared to what Comment would have done. I want to see, like, with our E combo, how that does it look like. Again, poking with the Q. He goes heal, by the way, and here gets ganked as well, right? This gank, you have seen me being in this position so many times, and it is what it is, right? Ramos does 3 camps into gank. He could have prepared it better with vision. I mean, Mel could have warded a bit better as well, but he just have to play it out. I think he's going to get hooked or eat, right? Flash, and he's holding on the heal. No, he used the heal as well, and they just play it out, right? So it's normal at this level to just get ganked and play the gank out with, I don't know, with your summoners, right? Because now Wukong should have a lead in the jungle because he's faster and Ramos didn't do 3 camps, right? So it depends how good your jungler is and how good he can punish that. But normally, they should not get ganked like that, but well, it still happens from time to time. The 3 camp gank, yeah. What's up, Josh? I learned from Nis that group is the noob mating call. Is that really so wrong? I don't understand what you say, Josh. Or what you mean with that. Pink ward here. I like this pink ward. I mean, we talked about this pink ward here or this pink ward here. And he decides, Corey to place it here, which is way better than here. Here doesn't make sense, right? And every side that we have seen, pink ward this bush. For no reason, right? So already a good improvement, obviously, right? World champion. And also takes a pink ward. So I don't know who said don't buy pink wards, guys. Like, don't buy 2 pink wards. I think buying 2 pink wards is troll, but buy 1 pink ward in solo queue is pretty good. It's good habits, and you understand also how to place them and how to use them. You are playing support for a reason, right? So yeah, maybe if he was playing with a better AD carry, like a stronger AD carry, he would look for pink ward more aggressive, but I don't think like Mel can do much. I think Mel here, for example, does a mistake that is keeping up the trades like this, but yeah, she gets the flash as she has more health, so it was fine. You see that he holds the E, really good W, by the way, for the hook, And you guys see the position that he takes. The position that he takes is here, right? He's not playing here. He's playing here to poke, right? You want to play in this area to poke, even if you have no vision around the tribals, right? He takes the base, doesn't stay to punish the tower, and just takes the base. 1 minute for void grabs. Let's see how he plays that sequence as well. Now, Mel should be fine alone in bot. So I'm interested on how he plays it. He's going to get a book and a... he's going to take AP. He doesn't need to get a ping ward because he's still here. Probably he's going to stay. Now, let's see how he plays the void grab sequence, right? That's going to be interesting. Because he can go bot lane, take the... let's see what he does. The experience and then move on the next wave. Let's see what he does. He was criticizing 5v5 mid gameplay that happened in low elo. Is that different than you telling me and my friends to group up for objectives? Yeah, that's different. 5v5 in mid lane. I'm not telling you to 5v5 in mid lane. I'm telling you to 1-4. That means you want to rotate the top laner towards mid lane and you guys move towards bot lane and you end up 4 bot lane and 1 mid lane. Right? That's way different. So you end up playing 2 lanes. So let's see what happens with the void grabs. Oh, good all-in by Thresh. They always win this. That's the difference, right? When you get all-in and you're playing with the mage, it's like you have burst and then you need to run. Speed it up a bit. So no void grabs, at least from him moving. Wukong also is not playing it, which I think is fine. Gets hooked. Tries for a kill onto Aphelios. Happens. Enemy team is also playing. Also, enemy team is probably also really good. This is Challenger NA. Now gets the sweep, gets the plant. Moves towards Dragon. Let's see. I'm curious when he is level 6 and when he gets a ward item, how he plays it. He has ward item now. These guys, yeah, they cannot access the tribush. They need to go around. Yeah. They have good vision to defend the what's called the jungle of Wukong. So they would see Nocturne if he wants to invade. They just need to respect right now. Yeah, he gets the electrocute and probably waits for another rotation of electrocute to look for something, right? Because now he knows that he doesn't like have the kill. Well, probably he gets here one. Good poke. But the electrocute was on cooldown. Now Ramos is coming, they know. This ward is super good, by the way. This ward that you see here. I explained it already on my warding guide. This ward is super good. Because even if this is pink ward or they sweep, you always will see what's happening. Okay, now he has probably a good ultimate. Oh! Ultimate of Aphelios reflected by Mel. He's holding a lot on his ultimate, but also he has no mana for anything here. Yeah, no mana. I think Ramos ends up dying. No, he survives. But they get double kill. That's okay. Now let's see how he plays with the vision. That's the thing that I'm most curious about. Yeah, Wukong has to farm. Okay, one plate in mid lane, by the way, only. Oh. Ward here. I like the ward more here than in the bush. They're playing against Ramos. It's Nocturne mid lane, by the way. I thought it was Nocturne jungle. It's Ramos. Deep ward there. Also, like, if he was here, it's better for deep ward. And goes back mid lane. I also like a bit more what they did in Korean solo queue, that when you open the map and you're playing with this type of mid laners, you come here, you drop a ward or here for your mid laner, or you drop it here for future void grabs. Maybe here it can be fine, right? Then you move through and then you ward the other side, and you already have like vision here and vision here to play, right? Because anyways, Mel is going to be fine alone. So you are not like need to rush that much, and you can use your last ward here. That's how I see it, at least. Alright, they win. Nice. He's going to stay in lane. Again, if you have a 3v3 that are strong, like for example Bard, Wukong and Pantheon is pretty strong. They also have a good 3v3. You can match enemy support, right? I probably would have moved here, I think, or two Void Grabs. But matching is also fine. Like, matching means that wherever Thresh goes, you go as well. But his team did fine. So that's good. Can Mel reactivate the W when she gets hooked by Thresh to go towards Thresh, or how does that work? You guys see the heal? They don't care really much about heal, they just use it like that. For the move speed. Mel, like, no mana. I think this build struggles the mana, no? You have no mana in this build, no? She's going... No, there's no mana. So you don't have mana regen in this build. She's lacking a lot of mana. I think. Like, she's getting really hard. The Zyra. Okay, another pink ward. No boots. Liandry rush. Goes together with the jungler. Okay, good. Fine fight. Good fight with Bard. Brand. Double ward over the wall. Now he wards mid. He wards mid lane instantly, guys. Let's go. Who would have thought, no? Who would have thought? Amping ward here. It's a good setup. I think it's good. If you are going to play for Dragon, it's good. And now you base. Who would have thought? And now he bases because he has no vision, so he bases now. Gets his boots. No ping ward. But he would have bought a ping ward, I think, no? Like, he just exit base without ping ward. No money. Sweeps, goes together, syncs up together with the jungler, stays on banana control. Enemy team pinks it as well, so they get control of banana. And they fight together here. They are losing this game, which is impressive. Now let's see how he plays after this sequence. They end up getting also this kill. Looks strong, no? Gets a ward on the Raptors. Why this ward on the Raptors? Because now they will know, they will see if they are getting engaged on, right? Seraphs of Mel is really strong. Oof, 1 HP. She ends up dying. Again, no mana. You see, like that's actually a bit of a problem, no? The no mana. Right there, I would say. But well, they end up winning. I think enemy team is running it a bit. But what happened in top lane? I mean, they lost tower on top. He resets. Gets book and ping ward. Also, the Mel is getting ping ward. Now let's see where he plays. He goes together with the jungler. You see how he goes hand by hand with the jungler? And plays together, like recovers a bit of vision using the plants. Not afraid to go alone as well to stay on a bush that knows it's not warded. Drops the vision. Hovers the mid lane. You see how he hovers and is not mid? Do you see the difference between last game and this game? Yeah, I think it's he's trying it out, right? He's trying it out. You see how he's on the pink ward? And this pink ward gives so much value, so they know that he's not mid lane. Now he can move. And he hovers between mid lane and top lane at the same time. Now the jungler is going to move towards the river. He moves together. Now he has another vision set up. And now he plays the wave together with Mel when she gets engaged. Which gives better... like, it's just way better. I mean, they end up dying. But I think Mel played it horrible, right? I mean, she should be way more careful. But they still end up in an okay position. No flash for Aphelios. They end up getting 2 kills. I think they should be able to get the fresh kill with the lantern. But that's the difference, right? That's the thing that you have to get used to. Like hover or play wave, it depends on the situation. Yeah, he trolls a bit. He knows. He's ulted by Nocturne. Probably forgot that Nocturne is even in the game. Yeah, I didn't see Nocturne a single time. I think only once. Again, another control ward. Drops 1 ward in mid lane. Again, good. Here's the face checks the bushes with plants to check if there's pink wards. Place where his jungler is nearby. Checks the bushes with his plants. controls this bush with pink ward because it's the next objective. Now Nocturne is split pushing like this. Not his responsibility to stop him. It should be their side laner, so he cannot do much about it. As Zyra gets gets engaged on by Ramus. I think a bit too deep from Ramus team. Ends up dying. Maybe cleanse this game could be good, instead of heal. I think double cleanse from Zyra could have been fine this game as well. I think they have a lot of CC. It looks troll, but I've seen some players, some supports go cleanse against a lot of CC. Let's see how he plays after here. Yeah, here in my opinion is a bit greedy for their team. I think playing for that mid tower for that is a bit meh. Plays in fog, gets a bit of poking. Not much to be fair. Nocturne as the MR item. Moves to side lane, kills with Brand. No more wards, so he probably will look to base soon, I think. Most likely. You see? He's already basing. He has no wards, insta-base. Doesn't stay around, roaming around, doing nothing, right? Like, base instantly, gets vision, and goes back into the map, right? Gets another control ward there. I think it's Mel, and they stay, they trap. Good, like this ward is very important, and they end up getting a pick onto Thresh, but they have no damage to kill Thresh. Wow, even with the Mel ultimate, Now I'm curious, where is he going to drop the vision? He's going to clear vision first? Is he going to drop deep vision? He's going to help a bit with Herald, so it speeds up. Maybe tanking Herald is a good idea, but I think he does a lot of damage to Herald. Here I would drop deep vision after the objective, or before the objective, in my opinion. Let's see what he does. I'm curious. They're going to fight. Maybe he doesn't survive this. Nah, he should survive. I think Ramos is griefing. He should ward here and here, no, before he bases, after the fight. Ward in mid lane as well, maybe. He will drop one. Is he going to drop one here? Yeah, one ward in mid lane and one here. You see? He dropped 2 wards before basing. And just insta-base. Okay. That's fine. Next objective is... Atakan is also gone. Is Atakan gone? Yeah, they got it. It's Nashor, no? Let's see how he plays. So he goes for right second. What were the other building? I saw someone building voice stuff. How much damage did he do with electrocute? 1.7. Taste of blood. It depends how many CC they have, by the way. I think Emilio is fine if your AD carry doesn't have cleanse. It depends on the CC. If they have a lot of CC champions, then maybe you cannot cleanse everything with your ultimate. But you can go Mikael and it's okay. Mikael, your ulti should be fine. They play a lot together compared... You see how together they play all the time? Compared to the other heroes that we saw. Now let's see the vision setup. This time he gets 2 control wards. To control more the... Wow, this control ward is from the Mel. They're going to play for the 2 towers. Drops 1 in the lane. Still has 2 control wards. Mace drops 1 here. I'm not sure. But you see, they end up being 5. But they're not mid lane fighting 5v5, right? They're just making sure they... Okay. They don't want to crash on that wall. And they're getting collapsed on with TPs. Yeah, they need to be a bit careful with that. Don't flash, Wukong. You are dead. He has no flash. Next objective is going to be... Well, they get Dragon, enemy team. Again, this ping ward is super important. They always use it. They get flanked. Really good flank by Sylas. Bad preparation here from Zyra. I think warding flank could be good. Especially when Sylas... like he was not paying attention what Sylas could do. But really, really good by Sylas. I think this can be solved. If, for example, here, Sylas disappeared. Oh, he has good vision, like a ward behind, but he has good wards behind. What happens? Yeah, someone changed this ping ward. He changed the ping ward, so he should ward one behind. Because now Silas is just going to go around and look for it. But they know this is warded, so he jumps around and he keeps going around. This could be warded, right? I recommend always to ward behind when you're playing against flank champions. Yeah. This ward could avoid that, but he changed the ping ward. So here they get a lot, because they get Nashor now. And now after Nashor, the game gets complicated. Yeah, and Wukong is not able to enter. Yeah. Good pick by Silas. Silas carried there. Really good. I don't know who Silas is, but he did a really good flank. He carried the game. And here there's not much Zyra can do. Like, they have a good team comp. I mean, Zyra is fine into Ramos, for example, into Silas Nocturne, but he still get one shot. He needs Zonias. Maybe instead of Rylai's, Zonias could have been better, but well. There's no way they can contest now. I think the game is pretty much over. Let's say I'm in gold as support and my team is not grouping like this. Do I just ping a shit ton, or how can I become a leader in solo queue? I mean, you should know what you want to do, and then you can ping what the next objective is. But I will not try to overforce it. I will just make sure that I'm in the right position at the right time. You cannot expect people in gold play like challenger in macro, right? Or diamond macro. It's just not possible. You just need to make sure that you are playing correctly. That's all. And try to guide a bit, you know. And guide a bit your team. That's all you can do. So really good things this game. Again. So happy to see that with Zyra. I mean, again, I think Zyra not the strongest champion. He tried with Electrocute. Zyra is very popular in jungle, right? Like last year was very popular in jungle. A lot of top players are the most played has been in jungle, right? So it was difficult for me to find a challenger Zyra player or a challenger Zyra review. So we got Cody GG trying Electrocute Zyra, which is fine. But I don't think he liked it that much, right? There's way better options, right? Like, for example, Zoe is better option than Zyra. He gets collapsed and it's just a hard game to play. And this time, like, the lights go out by Nocturne ultimate and it's hard for him to play. You have way better options, again, than Zyra with Electrocute right now. And even Comet. Nico is better option than Zyra, in my opinion, as well in high level, right? Even Lax, if you're playing with Kaylin, is better option. Also, you just have way better picks. Sadly, not in the best position right now in the meta, but for lower elo, if you guys do what we saw today, it will be insane. You guys will you will do good with Zyra. So that was it for Silver to Challenger with Zyra. I don't know how much time we have been live. We have been live for 3 hours and a half almost. Also, what's called? I had some technical difficulties. I don't know what happened with my OBS. I need to check it. So you guys will have the vote if you just arrived a bit later, or you just joined, or you have been watching since the diamond, or whatever. I will leave you my YouTube channel on Twitch chat. I will leave you also my Discord. Feel free to join. We are doing a February event that the week 2 finishes this Saturday, which I will stream as well. Tomorrow I will stream again. Guys, I'm going to rest a bit, by the way. My voice and myself for tomorrow's stream also. I'm happy we did the Zyra one. We did Enchanter, Engage, and Mage. And we got that ready also. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a nice day. And talk to you guys later. You can find me on Discord. Alright? So thank you for watching. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys.